Recording in progress.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Don't do that. What's going down, man? It's another episode of 16 Shots Podcast with Young James Boogie and AR Dub. And we got K.O.C Go again with us, man. What's going down? What's going down?
How y'all doing?
You doing all right, man?
Man, I'm just, as y'all can see, I'm so Hollywood, man. I'm feeling like $1 million, you know what I mean? Maybe 200 million really. In today's economy is how I'm feeling, man.
So, man, I know some stuff has changed since last time we've been on the pod. We was in studio last time. But I know you got a project that dropped, man. And
Yeah.
tell us about your project that dropped.
Oh man, it's called No Pain No Gain. My project, that dope LP, man. I tried to add different flavors to it. That was it's a journey. This project it tells a story from where I'm from, which is the first song Nola Baby, to where I've been, to that record Hello Miss Lou, to where I'm at now, a weekend in Houston, and a record with Lil Kiki. So I'm just giving y'all the little journey that I've been on so far. You know what I mean? But pretty cool record, man. Like it's been received very, very well. So man, I'm pushing, going hard with it.
Let me tell you what was not received well though, because we run in the same circles. You know what I mean? Like his music thing is small, man, and I heard about the diss track that you had for me. I heard that you see some money people in your camp called when you were with Kiki and you played it for him, and you know what I'm saying. So I heard the diss track. You know what I'm saying. So I just want to know, like, we face to face virtually now. I mean, are you gonna give me those bars, or are you just gonna? Because I got a couple of things lined up. You know what I'm saying. I already hit Dub with the track. You know what I'm saying. I don't know if you heard the track I threw together on the whim of him talking, outside his head.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I put a quick 40 on him. Real quick, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I keep the 40 stacked. You know what I'm saying? Get off my back. I'm not whack. Yeah, I will attack.
So
break your back.
So
get me a stack.
This dude
drive
right here,
a Cadillac.
He's been trying to
Never
manufacture
been whack.
any kind of rap beef with any musician that we talk to. I don't know why, but he actually dropped a nice little track. I've been trying to get these dudes to rap again since like my 35th birthday. So I said, man, we ought to put a little mix CD together. This was like last year. And he was like, man, what we gonna rap about? So I left it alone. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? Y'all don't want to rap no more. I left it alone. And this dude likes to sing, so he came over here a couple of times with some tracks he sung on.
Oh yeah, fire.
I didn't take him serious.
Fire.
Then he comes over here with a nice little beat.
You know what I'm saying?
And he kind of went off.
With
and
a
then
40.
he just, he kind of went off.
Real quick. 40.
And I ain't wrote nothing to it yet.
You know what I'm saying? Akmal with the mock ride. Rah.
I don't know what that means.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta know to know.
So, all right, I'm gonna talk to somebody who has actively had some music out.
Okay. There you go.
So
album dropping soon. James Boogie.
So I know I know you're good with the visuals, man. I know you like your visuals. All your visuals I've seen have been good, and it's not a bias because my wife was in one or two of them that actually good videos because you got good music. Have you shot any visuals for the new album?
Oh man, that's the hard part because what I wound up doing is basically I made an album full of singles. So the hardest part is to pick which one. I have an idea on the one that I'm about to do a visual to, and that thing gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like a movie. So I got an idea on a couple of them that I'm doing a visual to for sure.
Okay.
So tell me your process of when you're doing a song or video. What's your process? Like how do you look at it? When you're taking the song and turning it into video, or are you pulling from the song directly mostly, or do you have like an idea that you want to portray and use the song as the backdrop for the idea? Like how do you put together your videos and for your songs?
Oh well, I mean with me, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like targeting people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like targeting people. You know what I'm saying?
What you
And
trying
what
to
it
say? He
is
want to
that
battle me or something? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he look right into the camera. He's
like,
like, I like targeting people. I like targeting people. I like
you know, nah,
targeting
for real. Like, but
people.
see, the thing is, like, the people that I target,
Yeah.
um, the thing slash people that I target,
Mm-hmm.
it be real serious stuff. It be stuff that a lot of people afraid to target. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I'm doing the video, if I got a song, I
Mm-hmm.
might be like, hey, look, I want to talk about this because this needs to be talked about. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, I take the closest song that I have to it and be like, hey, look, let's do a video. And actually, I do like all my writing and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. But my last video, which was anxiety, everybody that was in it, I allowed them to do their own writing, creative writing to it and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
we just came together as a collective. That was the first time I ever did it. But I just want everybody to get their shine on and stuff like that. You know, all my people that's in it. But I always want to give a good watch because I feel like music videos and the song go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give you a nice song with a trash video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want it to be like movies. I want
Yeah.
all my stuff to be like short films. So that's what I mainly do. I always target something like I targeted HIV, the spread of it. I
Mm-hmm.
targeted anxiety. I targeted the lack of love that's in the world. I
Mm-hmm.
targeted a few things, you know what I'm saying? So that's my whole piece. I want to just give people me mentally, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's where my mind be at.
Yeah.
So that's where my music videos come from.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna feel bad killing this guy on the track because he's a good guy, but I'm gonna feel bad doing him like this, man.
We tried to shoot a video once.
Oh.
It was weird, bro. And this is how bad it was. I don't know if I'm telling my age,
Yeah.
but it's so bad because it was. I don't know how or OG got his hands on this camcorder, but it was the one you put on your shoulder and you throw the VHS tape in there with the little mini tape in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where he got this camera from, bro. But we was shooting a video in the park. And I know to people who just was walking their dog in the park, we look crazy.
Yeah. Cause we coming down, you know.
Yeah, we trying to do all the hood rapper moves,
Yeah.
coming down, all this. But we was whispering because we ain't had no music playing.
Yeah.
Oh, how did that work? Oh, was we playing the music on the Walkman?
Nah, the music we was just.
It was weird.
It was weird because also we didn't know how to. He didn't know how to. Well, we didn't as a collective know how to really use the settings of the.
Did not.
So it's like it's on nightlife.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody got green eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like in negative
It
film.
was like the night vision type.
Yeah, yeah. Like everybody's in negative film. You know what I'm saying? And none of the words. But you know what? I'm gonna call bluff on that because none of our verses were like, you know, they weren't synced up. But two verses, he used to have like solos, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and he'd be like everybody would be together for our verses, you know, in groups, right? But when his verse come on, he'd be by himself with his shirt off, you know what I'm saying? The daytime, like, man, we shot at nighttime. How this happen, man? This you ain't got, and this word for word, it's like he rapping right there. He got to remix this verse. I'm like, hold up, man, time out now. Y'all doing extra with this one verse, man. But
That's the one thing we never we did. I think we did everything you could do when we were actually active in the music, from pressing up our own CDs, engineering our own stuff. Hell, we even had studio time and engineer for other rappers. You know what I'm saying? Tried to have our own little record label and go independent, but we never captured the grasp of knowing how to shoot a video. Just never did.
I feel real rapper this right now. I feel like a real rapper right now. My shades.
Why? Because you 43 with shades
see what I'm
on, trying to
saying?
look young?
You see this? You see when you're talking and I'm doing this, that means that I'm validating you because that's the rapper bop. You know what I'm saying right there. It's like, you know, you can say anything. You could be like, yeah, man, you know, I had shot me 17 people, man, and then I got out of jail and said, you know what? That be wrong. If I do this, that means it's real, bro. That means it's validated. Man, yeah. I had a. Are y'all familiar with Wallow and Gilly?
Of course.
Yeah.
Are y'all familiar with Romani? Forgot his name. Does Prison Talks with Tijuana Jackson?
No, I don't know about nobody doing prison talks.
Okay, the bald guy from Think Like a Man. Romani, the actor, the black guy, bald. Romani, he has a character that he created like 11 years ago called Tijuana Jackson. Had a whole movie came out with Tammy Romaine and who else? It was Tammy Romaine and
I don't know, but
the girl from 22
Virginia King.
Regina King, not 227, but the other one.
Okay.
So anyway, Rollo and Gilly got on Nori's show and was like basically going hard on Tijuana Jackson, saying that he stole Wallow life and made it to a movie. You know, the movie came out last year, and going off. I Nori do, he poking the bear. Like, what you mean? So Gilly's like, I told him he's a great dick holster. Yeah, that's very disrespectful. And so
Who's a great dick hoster?
the guy Tijuana Jackson.
Okay.
If you don't do nothing in your life, this is on some real stuff. Tijuana Jackson, man, it just check him out. He's a prison motivational speaker. He's really the guy Romani. I forgot his last name. He's an actor, but he really like talks about the black community and the shortcomings and how we should. It's really really positive. It's just it comes in the community form, but you got to see it. But so it was a big back and forth. And he, like he said, he's like, look, man, I was thinking like a man. I was calling producers trying to get this produced in 2011. I'm on World Star, and it was a real big, thing. And he was like, man, y'all trying to disperse my character. I thought y'all was some good dudes, you know what I'm saying? Because all the dude do is keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard to have a conversation because y'all don't know who the other guy is. But if you don't do nothing else in life, Tijuana Jackson, man.
Tijuana Jackson.
Tijuana Jackson, man.
Tijuana.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna ask you some questions since you're third mic in the room. Me and this guy, me and this guy have been debating over this for weeks, and I think both projects have been out long enough for people to listen to a couple of times. So, which project was better, Donda or Certified Lover Boy?
King's Disease too.
You think so?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
You think King's Disease 2 was better than both of those?
Yeah.
King's Disease was kind of mid grade to me.
so I think
I'm gonna tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. If I answer that question, I'm for sure gonna answer it from a biased standpoint because I lost my mama,
okay.
so I could resonate with Donda more. Like
Yeah.
I thought that with Drake. Honestly, I thought that with Drake, I was gonna hear like way more like singles hits, like when you first hear like that shit jumping out the gym, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or and with Donda, it's a few records. I'm like, okay, cool, but there's a few more records on Donda that I like more than records on Certified Lover Boy. I got like 4 on Certified Lover Boy that I really like, but it's like 8 of them on Donda. You know what I mean? So, but honestly, man, like I'm a roll. I'm lean more towards Donda because I could relate to how he feel about the mama situation, and plus the 7 stages of grief and all that. You know what I'm saying? We actually watching it with Kanye. You know what I mean? So I think that Donda for a lot of people is a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can relate to it. And it's sad. I'm gonna be honest, it's sad that they actually compare the two.
Man,
Compare the two
that's
albums.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying the
real,
whole
it's sad
time, man.
Because like think about it, how can you compare a Donda album, a personal album?
Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him, man.
This something personal between Kanye and what he going through. I'm gonna be honest with you. Drake, he a household name. He's Drake. He's unstoppable. But Kanye West, that nigga is really unstoppable. I ain't gonna even say
Man, I feel like you're talking through me right now. I think the beef is off, bro. I'm throwing the verses away, man.
I'm gonna tell you, like that feud that they got, they need to go ahead and dead that shit, bro. Because ain't nothing coming from it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, so, what's gonna happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just gonna, throw shots and stuff like that or whatever. But I don't think that beef is as serious as we think it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's just something, 2 mega artists that want that #1 spot and they just throwing
Yeah.
dart. They're really throwing darts back and forward,
Yeah.
and it's not even them. It's the people
Around
that's
them.
really trying to amp it up more
Yeah.
than what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, man, honestly, man, Kanye's on a new path in his life, bro. You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
God.
Drake is going to continue to be,
Drake.
the artist that he is.
Yeah.
He going to continue to be Drake. Can't nobody take that from him. But at the end of the day, I'm like, dog, like, y'all niggas too big for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when I say too big, I ain't saying age. Nigga, y'all niggas really too big for that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because ain't nothing gonna come from it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, them type of artists, beefing ain't gonna benefit y'all niggas no more than what y'all benefiting already. You
See,
know what I'm saying? So, I'm not trying to see them two niggas beef. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie. If iron sharpens iron, right? And the
Right.
reason why this is such a odd beef is because, for all intents and purposes, Drake is a young Kanye. And not with his music, but with his spirit. You know what I'm saying? He's arrogant. He's, ladies love me. I everything I touch is gold. That was Kanye late registration. So a lot of times, the way Drake's gonna throw darts is gonna be on some pettiness, because not because he's petty, but because
Nah,
that's his.
he's petty, bro.
Well, yeah, but that's he's the certified lover boy. He pretty boy. I'm not finna come punch you in the face. I'm finna just laugh at you all the time when you make it. I'm finna throw jabs. I'm gonna do a daddy's home. You know what I'm saying? I'm Poppy. Champagne Poppy. Whereas Kanye, where he's at, he's like on some, like, man, bro, you love me, man. So how is you even? You love me. How you
I'm
know
gonna
what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
tell you, bro. You know, trying to throw a dart at Kanye West, bro, is like trying to throw a rock in the ocean to hit a fish. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally, dog, like, nobody. I'm gonna tell you something, dog. Kanye West is so much far on a in a different stratosphere, bro. Can't no Kanye West can't even end his own career.
I'm
That
trying to
nigga
tell
be
this guy
saying the
over
worst
here.
shit and he still can't end his own
I've
career.
been trying to tell this
So
guy over here,
so
man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Every rapper right now is chasing Kanye West. Whether them niggas admit it or not, every rapper in the music industry right now is chasing Kanye West.
And
Everything that man touches turn to gold.
and then
I
he
ain't
ain't
gonna
even
say
rapping.
millions. That nigga
And then
what he doing,
and then he
it
ain't.
turns to billions.
That's what
Like,
I'm.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog. So
I
what
but
can
see,
you really say?
it's a cheat code if you're including everything or every venture that Kanye West has his hands in. If you're
Mm,
looking at it like that, yeah, no, every rapper is chasing him because he's actually affecting the culture in so many different avenues, from music to fashion. And then when you look at the music, he's not just the artist, but he's a producer. He's an A&R. He's a label head. And then when the fashion, he owns his own like sneaker line. He's doing shit with housing. He's doing philanthropy. So yeah, I get that. He's Kanye West, mega artist. I never was taking any of that away from him. I just don't think when it comes to the project that Donda,
Yeah.
to me, Donda is mid grade compared to Kanye West's other projects.
It's not though. It's
It is though. Like, that's
okay.
not the best project he's
No,
dropped.
what I'm saying is the
And
reason.
that's
Oh,
but
no.
that, and that
It
was
is-
my and that was my thing on both hands. Like,
I think
even
it
the
is,
Drake,
though.
even the Drake shit wasn't the best project he dropped.
I think it is though. But
uh-uh.
know why I think it is? Because this album right here is the best version of the new Kanye. Now, is it the best version of Kanye at his greatest? No, but it's the best version of the newest rendition, because we get different renditions. We don't get different renditions of Drake. I don't get different renditions of Fat Joe. I don't get different renditions of Ice Cube. I don't get different renditions of Scarface. I get totally different people out of Kanye. I get, like you said, I get the 7 stages of grief. I get the reflective Kanye. I get the everybody self-conscious. I'm trying to find Jesus. I thought I was trying to find Jesus, but that wasn't it, Kanye. Now I'm all the way deep. I'm just doing choir stuff. I'm doing traditional, what's called Kanye. Now I got I sitting there going all the way right, but traditional wasn't quite me. Now I got rap back in it. Now I got harmonizing. Now it's the best rendition of the new Kanye. Like, imagine somebody.
But see, this is the thing. The artists, I'm gonna tell you this, right? The artists that rock with Kanye, the artists that get on his project,
Yeah.
they not looking forward to Kanye West doing the verse for them. 'Cause 9 times out of 10, he may not do a verse for them with
Yeah.
the new Kanye.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel, and this is my personal feeling. I feel like a lot of people try to get close or try to even work with Drake because they want something from him.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel a way about him. They ain't gonna say nothing because
Yeah.
they want that favor down the line.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with Kanye, it's like, no, okay, if I do a verse for you, 9 times out of 10, the type of artist I am, you may not even do a verse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you're gonna do that. Like, because there's a lot of people came out saying, man, look, Kanye ain't never even sent a verse back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when we look at like Donda, we look at like Certified Lover Boy, we look at stuff like that. Like it was a lot of pettiness going back and forward with the type of albums that they have. If it was some hardcore, I'm going at your top, like you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it'll be different. But
Yeah.
they going back and forward, and you hear an album like Donda, you like, so why you going back and forward? Like you know what I'm saying? It
What
don't
is that
make
even
sense.
about? Yeah. Yeah. I get
It
you. I
has
get
to
you.
make sense, like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So
It's-
that's why I'm like, man, they need to just cut that out,
And
dog.
see-
Like nuh-uh.
And see, that's my thing. I can somewhat agree with y'all when y'all say it's not fair to compare the two albums, but the two artists are comparing themselves.
They're
Like,
they're comparing themselves, not the
but
albums.
Kanye is shooting at Drake on the album, bro.
Yeah, they're
Don't shoot at. Don't shoot if the album is truly Donda, which I believe it is. It's about his tea lady,
Yeah.
and like you said, the 7 stages of grief. Don't even shoot at this nigga on your album, and then on.
I'm still
and
nigga
then-
though. I'm still a nigga though. At the end of the day, I'm still a nigga, man.
If I've evolved and I'm dedicating the album to my mama, why am I shooting at Drake on the album?
But I'm still a nigga though. You heard what he said? Well, I know you probably didn't hear, but he got an outro. I mean, he got.
I like your slug. You shoot like I didn't listen to both projects.
No, I'm saying, but did you hear when he had the song called Donda? The song that was called Donda.
There were some skips.
Okay, on Donda, when his mom is talking, as it goes off, she asks, she basically says at the end, and why Kanye ain't scared? Like she's telling y'all what I put in this man, so that's why he not scared. So his whole thing is like Drake represents like bullies. Drake represents jocks. Drake represents people who certified love boys, pretty boys who pick on what's called, and Kanye is the underdog always. So
How is Kanye the underdog always?
that's his persona. He's out like when he did a college dropout. I'm the dropout, bro. Late registration.
Now, hold on, wait. Let me stop. Hold up. I'm glad you said that. Because, like, if you really look at it, right, let's look at America in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you do something that America don't like, it stages on how they try to deal with you. The first thing they do is they try to turn everybody against you. They try to make everybody think that you crazy, you lost your mind, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
When that shit don't work, they try to silence you in whichever way they, feel that they need to do it. So that's why I say, like, when we look at Kanye is somewhat indestructible because all the stuff that he done said, they can't even cancel the dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dog, like all the stuff. Look, this dude went from saying slavery was a choice. This dude went from wearing a mega hat, right?
Yeah.
This dude went from doing all that to selling out arenas for an album that didn't even come out.
Man.
Making millions for an album that didn't even come out. You know what I'm saying? No, come on, dog. At this point, it's like, dog, like, come on.
Now on that
like,
front,
bro.
On that front, his idea of having live, he wanted to make like music art, and it was like what a live project where it changes as you want to be able to change it.
Oh, that's what it is right now.
Now I think that shit is fire, and that's the type of stuff that puts him. To me, that's the type of stuff that makes him so much different than any other artist because of just the thought process, and he tries to be innovative. The fact that
if you look at it, he's literally the hip hop version of Michael Jackson.
That's what I was gonna say.
He's literally the hip hop version of Michael Jackson.
In that aspect of it, yeah, you're not gonna get a verse back from Kanye because you want to be on. You want to be on. Honestly, is it more Kanye? Is it more Michael Jackson or Prince?
It's Michael Jackson, man. Prince was never Michael Jackson. Prince was a better.
No. See, and that's why he not. Yeah.
No, wait. Artistry is Prince.
It's Prince.
Yeah. It's Michael Jackson. Yeah. So he more.
Yeah, entertainment wise is Michael Jackson.
He both like Kanye bigger than both of them, bro. Right now, Kanye's bigger than Prince, Michael Jackson, all that. Because if I guarantee you, if Prince was alive, he would work with Kanye West. If Michael Jackson was alive, they work with Kanye West. Drake is a maybe.
Nah.
Yeah, Drake is amazing. For them, for those artists, I would think that. So what? How does Michael Jackson and Drake merge? The merger is easy over Kanye because Kanye has spoken and has been in the vibe that Mike has been in. He's been Human Nature. He's been, ABC. He's been all those things with whether it be production wise or rapping wise. Whereas Drake has been the certified lover boy from day one. It was never a time when you just thought Drake was going to change your mind about some political shit, or Drake was going.
Well, hold on. Let me ask you a question. So, and off the Drake Kanye thing.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I won that conversation, brother.
That's fine. If you want to win, you can win, sir. Why do we look? Why do we look to our stars and entertainers to change our mind politically? Like when I listen to an album, are you listening to political views, or are you listening for just musical entertainment?
I'm gonna call bullshit on that one.
What you mean? I didn't even make a statement. I asked you a question.
I'm gonna keep going.
I asked you a question.
The question
bro.
is bullshit because
How was my question bullshit?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm
telling you why.
Stop. I literally asked you, what do you listen for? Do you want your entertainers to give you political stuff?
Yeah.
Or do you just want to be entertained? And how is that a bullshit question?
Okay, I'm saying that in the diaspora of the black community, the music has never not had a message in it. You can't go in any time in music and say, oh no, we just made music just to get down to. Even there's no time. So if I go back to the 90s, to the 80s, to the 50s, to the 60s, to the 40s, to even our first songs in America that were spirituals, the Negro spirituals, they always had a message. So just because Shay Whitey has made it to where, oh, this is just for fun, in our ingrained in our spirits is that it's a message in this thing. So yeah, that's why I'm saying, I'm not saying that your question is bullshit per se, but I'm saying that it's an unfair question because if you're never looking to your musicians and your music for inspiration, then what you listen to the music for?
So I've heard you say X artist is bullshit because you feel like they say one thing in their music and they go do some philanthropy, but you say, well, he's still hanging with the killers. He's still hanging with the drug dealers.
I say he's still funding. I don't say he's still hanging. I say he's still funding.
How do you know the funding? What do you mean by funding?
But I'm saying that the killer and the gangster that he's with, they're spending together. They're moving it. Like, it's one thing for me to hang with you or be cool with you. It's another thing for me to be like, this is the moniker that we use to cause harm to black people, and you throw it up too. Okay. Like, nah, I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you, most gangster rappers is fake anyway.
Yeah,
most of them fake. I'm gonna be all the way real.
I don't know.
Really fake.
I don't know.
No, man, most fake because you got to understand this, right? Them dudes, a lot of them dudes, right?
Yeah.
Them dudes is only rappers. I'm gonna tell you this. Look, I could be the fakest nigga in the world, and I could hang with 10 real niggas.
Yeah.
And I'm a rap. Oh, I'm a real nigga. Whatever. And you'll look at my whole squad, us as a collective, like, hey, them boys get busy.
Yeah.
But I'm the fakest one out there. But I'm the voice of these real niggas.
Yeah.
But if you catch me by myself, I'm not as real as I was portraying.
I think it depends though. It depends though, because I know a lot of people like there are some people who are rappers, and I'm not a gangster. I'm a rapper. Now I grew up in a gangster setting, and I was forced to do gangster things as a young person before my rap career. But I mean, it's a lot of rappers that get caught up because they're still doing gangster things. Like I wouldn't say they're fake.
Listen, what makes you a gangster? The things you do.
Yeah,
that's what makes you a gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing gangster things, then you're a gangster. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But there's a lot of gangster rappers. There's a lot of gangster rappers.
These dudes really not like that. Most of them really not like that. It's entertainment, dog. I promise you. Because what it is, look, it's a trickle effect, right? So the overheads, they know, okay, this is what their community mainly want to hear.
Yeah.
So we're going to force these rappers to rap about this type of stuff. But the bad part about it is this. They just thinking about $1, but they're not thinking about, these niggas gonna be getting tried, or
Yeah.
things can most likely happen to these people. They could lose their life. They could go to jail. They don't even care about that, bro. So a lot of young rappers like, you know what? This is what they signing, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna start rapping like this, so I could get on.
But
You know what I'm saying? So and
I
when they,
call a mulligan because
mhm.
I can agree with you 100% until I ask you about what about Cash Money Records? What about Rap a Lot Records? What about TDE? What about all the Young Money? These
What about them?
these labels have the ability financially to sustain themselves. If it's about money, I can sustain myself. I don't have to rap about anything that I don't want to. At this, I mean, from the get green, like TDE, like there's a bunch of success stories of rappers that make it that don't push a gangster agenda. So saying that there's a dollar in doing that, but if the majority of rappers are pushing a narrative, the music's gonna change. Just like in the '80s, the majority of the rappers were pushing pro-black. They were pushing, and that was all you heard. Even out of the gangster rappers, they still came together and did songs about positivity. But once it became a majority of something else, that's where everybody flocked to. So there are powers that be that influence that, but we've proven time and time again that we don't need powers that be to push our music. So what is the real reason why we make those why we stay in these situations or the way we make music? Because it's not an outside influence. Because if I wake up in the morning and see my people dying, what makes me come out and be like, yeah, I want to rap about killing my people, as opposed to I want to rap about something better or something different.
I think you're giving some of these guys too much. Like I don't think they care, bro. I think they're rapping about what sells. And then some of these dudes, that's all they know. When you get to some of these dudes, these younger guys who all they rap about is dope and gangs and shooting somebody, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's all they really know. They
Right.
think that shit validates them.
Yeah.
And so that's what they're
But
gonna
see,
rap
but
about.
look, that's what I'm saying right there. You know what I'm saying? They just really rapping, mainly rapping about what basically what sell, and the record labels know that.
Yeah.
Like, dog, these record labels, they not dumb. Don't think that they dumb now. You know what I'm saying? Like they hear and they see just like everybody else.
Yeah.
So they know who and who not to go sign. It's like the league. So many people rap, but only a few selected. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Hey, you know what? You great at putting everybody on drugs. So let me get you. I don't care about them being
Well,
on
I'm
drugs.
saying, but what about
You're
the
gonna make a
success
lot of money
stories?
off of it.
What about
what you mean by success story?
like?
Give me an example.
Do I think that a Kendrick Lamar is pushing a narrative that I don't want young people to have? Do I think that a J. Cole is pushing a narrative that I don't want kids
I
to
think
have?
you're talking about two dudes who really can rap and they don't have to box themselves in a certain box and rap about gang and shooting niggas.
Okay.
You're talking about two talents that really can rap.
I'm not, I can go. I can.
You can talk about a Future who
But see,
talk.
what I'm talking about is dudes like easy rap. Oh, this is what they rap about? Because
Yeah.
a lot of them dudes that rap like that, they're not the best rappers that you've
No.
heard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just dudes that be like, you know what? It's easy. Think about it. It's a lot of bing, bing, bam, bam on the radio.
Yeah.
And they probably say the most creative ways to kill another black person.
Yeah.
And black people dancing to it. For
Yeah.
instance, I'm going to give you an example, right? Whenever one of us get killed or something by a police officer, we put up picket signs.
Mm-hmm.
But when we kill up each other, right? You see that? You see how quiet it was?
Nothing.
Just like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whenever we kill up each other. So what it is it's our own culture that's actually doing it. But the record labels know our culture so well, they know what to feed back to us. Like, for instance, look at what they're doing with a lot of things, bro. Like, they know, okay, look, black people kill each other in droves.
Yeah.
But they will rap about it and they're gonna jam to it. So guess what? I'ma sign him and make him rap about X, Y, Z. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But okay,
so when he
so
rap
what
about,
are the excuse me, the flip to that is like I can name without even struggling, I can name 10 rappers who are positive rappers, who are mainstream rappers, who are big name rappers, who have long careers, and have a tree of rappers that come with them. If I'm talking about Commons and the Kendrick Lamars and the J. Cole's and the Wale's and the Nas's and the KRS Ones, like I could keep going with rappers like that who made it, who were signed, who are on big companies. And so what I'm saying is, if I have the option to choose between Nas and Cryptic Killer Thug, and I don't know the answer, but I'm saying, why do I feel like Cryptic Killer Thug should be in the same conversation with Nas? Like, I don't care how much money he got. I'm realizing, like, oh, Nas is for us. He's for us. He's about us. Cryptic Killer Thug ain't about us, ain't for us. I don't have to.
I love that. I love what you just said, bro. Like, and I'll be honest, like, what you said, right? Look,
Yeah.
and that's the God honest truth, what you just said. Yes, you can name a few, but for every one you can name, I could name about 10 of the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing, right? So, like, when you look at it in a way, yes, there's going to be other ones that slip through that get in the door as well, because look at how immaculate the names that you just named. Look at how great they can rap.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Every name you name, the Common, the Kendrick Lamar, the Wale, the J. Cole, all them dudes can really, they're like top tier rappers.
Yeah, yeah.
But think about the ones who just rap about whatever, where they level of rap at.
But
I'm not talking down.
No, but they not with them. What I'm saying,
Right,
you're right.
I'm saying,
They're not with them. So it's
that's why I would never compare. I would never compare them. Now I'm not saying one is better than the other. It's just two different realms.
I say one is for us. I think one is like, and I don't get too deep on this, but I feel like some things when we're talking about rap or music or anything, certain things are for us as a culture, are for us, meaning they are in our corner. They're catered to us. They're like honey. They're like a warm belly. There's something that's made to encompass us, help us, warm us, feed us, grow, right? And then there's other stuff that's not for us at all. Like there's certain foods that ain't for us at all. It's certain musics, it's certain people that's just not like, they're not for us. They don't have to be against us, but they're not for us for sure. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
you know what the issue comes from?
What?
It's too many of our people that don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you this. Look, you said Kendrick Lamar is a positive rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick Lamar shouldn't even be a positive rapper. You know why?
I wouldn't say he's positive. I'd say he has his overall vision is to push us forward. Now he's a griot, so he does speak of things that are not always positive, or he might have a not positive ending to a song, or a song about.
Even what Common, we could use Common for example. Yeah, positive rapper, right?
Yeah,
that shouldn't actually be a positive thing.
It should be
actually rap. It should be normal.
Yeah.
It should be normal.
Yeah, because
we as people should be on a higher level than what we are, but there's so many people that don't give a like, you know what I'm saying? Like, period. They don't even care, dog. Like, so when it comes, they don't care about, like, and I ain't talking about the rappers, I'm talking about the consumers.
Yeah, the consumer.
The regular people, they don't care. Most of them don't care about pushing our culture forward.
Man, tell us that again, man. We had a conversation.
You know so you think I don't care about pushing the culture forward?
No. What I'm saying is, I keep telling this guy, like, the normal consumer gives zero fucks. They not like the normal consumer is not reading past the cover or reading past the surface. So if the consumer becomes the standard, then everything gonna drop, bro. Because the consumer don't give it. That average person, like you will research something, even though you had a very horrible take, you and Robin, about something the other day that I had to go back and research. I'm like, I know I wasn't tripping, but
about what?
We'll talk about birth rates and whatever, but we'll talk about that later.
How's that a horrible take?
No, because y'all were wrong. I kept telling y'all was talking about U.S. and y'all was talking about no in the world. Like, no, there's no way to do that in the world. I know for a fact, but that's not the conversation.
It was both, though.
That's not another conversation.
It was both.
Y'all were dead wrong, though, but another conversation.
We weren't dead wrong.
Okay, you weren't wrong, but we'll talk about another time. But what I was saying is, once the consumer becomes the measuring stick, then we out of there, bro. It's not a black or that's just a people thing because the normal people, regular people, don't dig deep. If we did, you know how many problems we wouldn't have
Let me ask you a question.
in the world in life.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What's the difference between someone who likes? All right. So what's the difference between someone who likes, let's say, Griselda? Mm-hmm. Griselda mainly raps about selling dope and shooting people, right?
Boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between me as a consumer enjoying that music and also enjoying, let's say, a Kendrick Lamar?
Okay. For me, the difference is as a consumer, if you enjoy that music, that's cool. But if you say this is the standard or this is the best of the best, then you have to put the caveat to be that this is fantasy rap. Or you have to put a caveat to say they're the best in that type of rap. But to say they're the best of rap or they had the best projects, like they can't never put out the best project out because they ain't
Why not?
because they never gonna put a project out that is pushing us forward. They are really for all intents and purposes, they're a novelty act that's great. They're a great novelty act because if they are doing all the things they say in the record, then they really ain't for us. And if they not, then they fake. So they really are. It's really they make movies over there, and they're good movies.
So what about the movie producer that makes a certain kind of movie?
Yeah.
Do we put that same connotation on them too?
Yeah.
Man, I was just hang on. I was just about to say that shit, man.
Yeah,
like,
I would say yeah.
Like, that's why. But see, that's why I told you. I say, man, most gangster rappers is fake. I'm gonna tell you, like, even if you go over into the movie realm, do you really believe Rambo be out there killing all them people?
Nope, not at all.
You know, but he make it look damn good, like he really do it though.
But,
like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why they don't put those Rambo movies don't even get the nod that they don't get serious nods most of the time because it's like this is a great movie, not taking nothing from Rambo. But what I'm saying is like even the Godfathers, it has to be an extra great performance artistically to even be considered with a great film because they're like those are novelty films. You're doing a novelty of 1950s gangsterism, or you're doing Grease. You know, it has to be a great film to even be in that category of the great films. But because the Toxic Avenger is a great movie for what it is, but I'm not going to put the Toxic Avenger next to Man of Steel or a big production that has great actors and great, you know what I'm saying. But sometimes saying something is not the best is not taking away from it. It's not putting it down. It's just saying that there's a grander scale besides the greatness of one situation. Like there's a grander scale, like LeBron James is great, but there's a grander scale of basketball that doesn't let him be greater than Lou Alcindor and Michael Jordan and these, because they was great on a different level, like you know what I'm saying? Same with Griselda. How I'm gonna say Griselda great, and they ain't in the same world with somebody like a J. Cole who can do them same records they do, but then do another record over here talking about his inadequacy as a man, or he can do a record over here talking about growing up and being better. Like he has everything you have and 18 more tricks. So how because you did your one trick better, but I can do your trick, that trick, this trick, and that trick. But you saying because you did your trick good, then you better than me, or your project is nah. And if it's the other
so if I'm going by what you're saying,
Yeah.
I just can't judge two projects for listenability and good music. If this one guy is rapping about, I don't know, let's say bringing people out of poverty,
Yeah.
and this other guy is rapping about
impregnating girls
and having a fun time.
Yeah.
As a consumer,
Yeah.
I'm taking both projects as what they are and what they should be treated as: entertainment, music, acts of fiction. Why can't I not judge two projects?
Aaron, see right there, what you just said, that's what I was getting at. It's all entertainment.
Exactly.
That's why I said a lot of them gangster rappers be fake because it's entertainment.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them really, look, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Yeah.
If you look at the real gangster rappers that really be doing gangster shit, they be getting killed or they get locked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because, man, come on, dog. Like, they're not going to have, like, you already know how the government stuff, they're not going to have that.
Yeah.
Like, they're not gonna have somebody that's really doing it with that much influence just out here like the hell no.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be detrimental to a lot of people. Like, this is the thing. Music is very, very, very influential.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at it, like rappers say, "Hey, look, which I think is some BS." Oh, like they be like, "What about the kids listening to it?" Oh man, look, I ain't their mom, I ain't their daddy, whatever, whatever. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not raising them X, Y, Z, but you influencing them.
Mm.
While your kids going to private school, these kids gotta actually live that. You see what I'm saying? So like, dog, like at the end of the day, I understand like most people put the dollar bill before human life, period.
Mm.
So they don't care what happens to people. They trying to make that bread. You know what I'm saying? Some rappers actually care. Like, and some rappers you could tell care. But
Yeah.
some rappers, they just don't care. Like, when they asked one dude, hey, he was rapping about drinking lean and all that. Well, do you drink lean? No.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
One of the main
Ah,
one of the main rappers who rap about pills and lean don't even do drugs.
don't even do drugs.
And that was and that's what I'm saying. Like, and I get it. I know there are some consumers, some kids who don't understand the difference between the two. Like Too Short has put out nothing but pimp music, and he might be a pimp. I don't know.
He definitely is in the pimping game.
But the nigga married.
So was Ice Cube when he was talking about, he's married and a Muslim when he was doing his thing. But
And that's why I'm saying anybody who really like, I don't take any of this music that I listen to or digest at face value. Like, these guys are telling the truth. Man, they're my role models. I would want to live like them. I don't take any of it at face value like that. To me, it's all entertainment. I listen to Griselda
It's
when I want to
entertainment.
listen to ratchet shit.
okay.
I listen to Common or J. Cole or when I want to be inspired and some shit like that.
Yeah.
I listen to Kendrick Lamar when I want to listen to some shit. I listen to Kanye when I want to hear some good music and shit like that. Like,
So what I'm saying,
it's to me, if we want to put this much
emphasis.
responsibility and emphasis on the rappers,
Yeah.
they ain't no different than EA Sports or whoever these game console or game creators are that have our kids out here playing Warzone all day,
Yeah.
they shoot niggas all day,
right,
and then
right.
But so, okay.
hold on,
Okay.
and then they can't comprehend the difference of fantasy and reality, and they get off the game, go find their daddy gun or their mama gun, and they try to go do the same thing.
Kind of, sort of.
No, it ain't no kind of sorta. It's the same.
I think what I was gonna say was I think that the difference when we're talking about consumers' position on a product and like so the Grammys, the Grammy, the traditional award shows are not consumer driven. They're not because they're not trying to do what the Billboard Awards are doing. That's why the Billboard Awards are so new. They're like 15, 20 years old. That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to figure out what does the award show have to do with we're talking about the community.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm
I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's different ways of putting a metric or judging or giving a commentary on the music. And what you're saying is you're coming from the perspective that as a consumer that the consumer can dictate what is good and what is bad.
What you mean? I never said that.
No, you said as a consumer you can dictate what music, like when you say as a consumer, how do I take in music? And you're saying, well, can I just listen to music for its entertainment and listenability?
Yeah.
And I'm saying that is a way, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing bad about that. That is one way that music is taken in. But the consumer, to me, can't be the measuring stick because the consumer is not, most consumers, the majority of consumers are not digging. They're not listening. That's the issue with hip hop right now. The biggest issue with hip hop is that you have people who are making dope projects with dope messages, with dope with the whole situation is for us, but the consumer doesn't dig. So when I hear a KCOG project, when I see what it is and I'm getting it and it has layers and it's put together well, the only way I'm gonna listen to it as a common consumer is if it has these drippings that are topical. You gotta have topical dip.
That's not that. I get what you're saying. You're 100%. You are 100% Correct. I
Yeah.
understand exactly what you're saying. But see, a lot of times, and it goes back to what he said, yeah, he has a dope project. But a lot of people, consumer wise, they're not going to see it because you know what? A lot of these consumers, the first thing they do Monday morning or wherever music drops, they pick up their phone, they go to iTunes, and they looking at the front page of hip hop.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find a K.O.C Go on that front page because he don't have a machine behind him. He's
Yeah.
not signed to the major. So yes, you are correct. As a consumer, you do have to go and dig for the sound that you want to listen to. But
And
a
that's
lot of these people just go off of what's on their front page.
And you're agreeing with me right now.
And how do you get on the front page?
But that's not important.
No. It is important. How do you get on the front page?
Is your company or your sales, one of the two.
Right.
Normally it's company.
The machine that you have pushing you.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you're agreeing. What I'm saying is that the consumer is not going to say, okay, like when on I do title, right? When I go to title, excuse me, on Thursday night, I go look, and I know it's going to have these 4 to 12 albums that have the machine behind them, right?
Right.
But in that 4 to 12, you'll have a project that you know has no machine behind it because it's not on one of their labels, and it'll be in there.
It will.
You know what I'm saying? And also, I'm going through to see. I'm not just stopping at the top. I'm opening up. Okay, what dropped today? And I'm going looking. That because I'm a person that digs, right? Because I know it might be something that came out from either one of my past favorites, like a Corrupt or somebody who's not on a major putting out music.
AZ got to have my boy.
Yeah, AZ Devil Die Top Part 2. Or it might be something that I'm not familiar with that's just out. And now I'm like, okay, I'm looking at album cover art. I might open up to see features. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm digging. But everybody don't do that. And what I'm saying is it's a majority of people that don't do that. The consumer has become lazy.
Well, let me ask you a question. Then I'm going to let you make your point. So this is my question to you, though. Does that really make you lazy? Because I think us three, period, we're going to be coming from a position of people who really love music, love hip hop. So we are going to see through the bullshit of the top 10 that they trying to push.
Yeah.
And we going to go dig for them jewels, them underground artists, whatever it is that we want to hear. But because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you do, but I know we really don't listen to the radio. You get in my car, I don't listen to the radio.
I don't listen to radio at all.
But there are
I don't
some,
listen to that.
see, but it's there's a consumer who just, you know what, I like music, I like the mood music gonna put me in. I'm gonna hop in the car, whatever Hot 97 or whatever the hottest station is, whatever they got in rotation is gonna be Lil Baby or The Baby or Beyonce. Shit, I'm listening to that because, it's there. They might be passionate
I'ma
about
tell you
something
this.
else.
When it comes to the radio, I think podcasts trumped music now in radio because it's like, man, people damn near turn on the radio just to hear other people talk now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So because they get their music elsewhere.
they do.
Yeah.
The phone is where the music coming from now.
It
Mainly.
is.
You know what I'm saying? So when people listen to the radio, they'll listen to the Breakfast Club or they listen to something else. They listen to people have conversations. And, when it comes to the consumer, I believe that one of the main reasons why things the way they are is because of we living in a microwave society. Nobody look, if you line up 10 people, only 2, maybe 3 will dig. The other ones, they want to click on it and whatever pop up or whatever, they just roll with the punches. But everything that's why certain records that's good for your soul, records that you really got to sit down and be like, oh, that's what's up. They push some records to the back now, and they put the bing bing bam bams, the quick hits, they put them up front because it's a quick dollar. That's why I say what you was talking about with. That's what I was telling you earlier about. It's really the machine. It's really these corporations that's really controlling this narrative. A lot of our people don't care. I'm gonna tell you why. You take Lil Johnny from the hood, right? Johnny never had nothing. Everybody around him never had nothing. He from the hood. People elsewhere, the others, they look at the hood like a fantasy. They not from there.
Fantasy.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, they really live like that? You know what I'm saying? They look at the hood because they could turn it on and turn it off. They don't have to wake up in the hood like that. They don't have to wake up to their car being broken into or gunshots and everybody get on the floor. That's like, oh my God, they really live like that. It's intriguing to them. So what it is that when you look at these concerts, these gangster rapper concerts, guess who be in the front of them concerts?
White
Little
people,
white kid.
white
Because because
girls
because
So look,
going through my
it's the closest that they
mind.
ever gonna get to living the lifestyles or even living in the
White
environment that we had to without the
girl,
danger.
like
so look,
them
facts.
all the
So what it
time.
is they'll sit up here and be like, you know what?
White
This the type of
girl.
music that the majority love and a lot of our kids love, or whatever the case may be. So let's push that out there and let's make this quick dollar. Now, Lil Johnny from the hood, right? So he never look his whole hood. You could probably add all these bank accounts together. You probably wouldn't even get 100,000. So what we
Mhm.
gonna do is we gonna give Lil Johnny $500,000. Now he got more money than everybody he came up around, but that ain't no money compared to us. Like you know what I'm saying? That's tax. That ain't even tax money. So what it is that now Lil Johnny is forced to rap about those type of things that he sees easy to him, and he only getting 500, and they banking tens of millions of dollars off of him. So of
Are
course
you
they're gonna
familiar
put
with
him.
the
They're gonna put his album at the top. Like you know what I'm saying?
Are you familiar
So
with the Modernization Act?
nah,
Okay,
I heard it. I'm not familiar. Educate us, sir.
so the reason the reason why Kanye West and Sting and
It all
Don
goes back to Kanye.
were
Okay,
at the
so
White House when Trump got elected is because one of the first orders he signed was the Music Modernization Act. So when you speak about the majors being having control over artists, you know there was a I think it was like 45 years until you could have your masters if you signed to a record label, and of course the point system where you get 7 points or zero point 0.7, and then as far as the YouTube with the 0 points through 3 cents or whatever, all those numbers are dictated by the record companies, and so the Music Modernization Act was a step in the direction to modernize the way their music is monetized and kind of try to take that stranglehold that the majors have off
so
of.
yes, I've read about this.
Yeah, and so
hmm.
and
Because
not
that it all goes back to find out what is a stream worth.
in that mold. So, side note, this is why, although I'm not a Trump supporter, like every president that we have faces new and unique issues. And for better or for worse, he was the president and he faced new and unique issues. And some of them issues, he acted very responsibly. And, you know, in 10, 15 years, people are going to be thanking him for certain things. Now, there's certain things he didn't do, you know what I'm saying, and we can, you know, whatever. But the Music Modernization Act is one of the things that he signed that was 100% for musicians, and he came. But I say that to say that those numbers that are dictated by the majors, they're growing in the favor of the musicians. So, how do you, as an artist, feel you are going to use the change of the guard per se in your favor?
Man, as far as with that new act or whatever. So my whole thing is so now what I do is I actually step back and I go into the old school grind. So
Yeah,
what I do is I get like a 2,000 business cards
yeah,
and I get the QRC codes on the business cards
yeah,
and I go from different states and I pass them around or sell bottles of water and get this for free or
yeah,
just do little different things to
yeah,
where now whenever they click on it, you know what I'm saying, okay, of course your music pop up and stuff like that and now you get the majority. Like with my situation, I get everything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So and what it is, like this album did way better than anything that I have ever done.
yeah,
So my whole piece is so unique because my music got better, my career got better musically when I started doing movies and stage plays.
Yeah.
So, because now I got into a whole another audience,
Yeah.
and by my records being so much of myself, and it's not no me being something that I'm not. When
Yeah.
people listen to the records, they be like, "Oh yeah, that's really homie. Like he really, his mind is really like that," or whatever the case may be. So what it is that me being genuine and me always looking out for people and stuff like that, it always come back tenfold. So with this new thing going on, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the old school way of grinding, and I'm
Yeah.
out there. I'm passing stuff out like bam,
Yeah.
because I know for every 100 people I pass it to, 10, 15, maybe 20 gonna actually gonna give it a try. Gonna
Hmm.
listen. You know what I'm saying? They gonna listen. All I want you, if I can get you to listen, I got you,
Now
because it's
question.
something that you gonna like.
Now
You know what
question
I mean?
about that. So you have the position that if you give out 100, you'll get 20 listens or 15, 20, right? So
Right.
in the grand scheme, a person who was a pessimist would say, "Damn, you had 80 people that you didn't get," and an optimist would be like, "Man, you got 20 people, right?" Do you
Right.
think that the way that most young or a lot of young artists think is that they don't think on that 20-80, they think 80-20? And I know that's
I'm
kind
a.
of, it's kind of like an American thing, like in America, like
Mhm.
if you're not first, you're last. Like nobody strives to be the fifth best rapper in the game. But I'm like, if you're the best rapper in the game, like you know how many people you're better than. You know what I'm saying? Or
Fact. Fact.
if I talk to 100 people and I got 20, like I got 20 people.
Right.
I had, you know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of rappers are like, my product is dope, my product is hard, and I
Mhm.
talk to 100 people and I got 20, like why I ain't get 50? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all can't see, and it's because it's a lot of artists. Their conversation when they get on is like nobody believed in me. They don't want to see me win. They hating on me. Blah 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 blah. But really, it's just the truth about life. Like more people are gonna tell you no than say yes. And if you focus on the no's, then you're going out because there's more people that's gonna say no. Even the best, even if Kanye West, to go right back to him, how many people are not saying yes to Kanye West right now? But there's so many people on earth. I'm not worried about the no's. I'm worried about the yeses. Any artist, you know what I'm saying? If I'm making 500 sales a year, that means that I got 500 people to say yes. Forget the no's. I got
Well,
500.
I'm. With that, man, I'm gonna tell you, and it's great that you brought that up, because what helped me, that mindset, what you just said, like
Mm.
that's what helped me. And when I moved here, I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? My cousin told me one day. She said, "Man, look, bro, stop focusing on the people that's not supporting you, and target and zero in on the people that is supporting you, because the more you do, eventually the more support you're going to get." You know what I'm saying? So music, everything that's good is contagious, bro. I
Yeah.
promise you that. So like, if I got 20 out of 100, those 20 gonna get other people for me.
Yeah.
And that's how you get people to be spokesmen for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you deliver a good product, word of mouth will always be the best promotion. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? So somebody around somebody, hey man, listen to this, or they just be playing it. Man, who that is? Man, let me get, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many times we do that. And sometimes that no could be temporary too. Because
Yeah.
look at how many times we say no to stuff and we wind up doubling back and like, you know what?
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to do
wait
it.
on it, get it, or whatever.
I'm
You know
going
what I'm
ahead and
saying?
get
So,
there, man.
like sometimes, like, um,
I'm
some
going ahead
people,
and buy those edible underwears, man. You know what I'm saying? I was wondering about baby and them edible underwear. I was like, yeah, I don't know, because you know what I'm saying, she might be allergic to strawberries or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go and get them edible underwears, man. I ain't want to get them at first. I done been in this store like 6 times. I think
I,
I'm a
I
weirdo.
don't know about that. I don't know about
You know what? Well, I got to hold up. That's a great segue because I was gonna ask, man. So look, over the last couple weeks, you know what I'm saying, I have re-entered the porn world, right? Not physically, but just, perusing, you know what I'm saying, that I had pretty much put porn out of my life, so I was done with porn, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to like ask both of you men with no pauses or all pauses, how you want to, like, what is your porn go to?
Like go-to category
Yeah, like category you go to.
is either gonna be ebony or Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Don't you hate when you go to the Japanese and they be having that little like that like blocked out thing, like you can't see nothing, like they have like the computerized
That's
block
why
out.
you got to make sure you got like the American Japanese girls.
Oh, I thought you would say the premium. I was like, hold up, the premium.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
No,
I'm not paying that. What about you?
A BBW.
the who?
The BBWs,
BBW.
man.
Oh yeah. Nah, but
that-
see, when you click on ebony, you
Yeah.
or black, you're gonna get all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta be
For
careful
sure.
when you click on BBW because you get like the huge white girl.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you know?
Okay, so my go to.
Oh, shit.
My go to.
Don't say it.
Yeah, I'm saying
Say it.
my go to right now, or no, not now, because I'm back off it. It took me like I was on it for like about a week. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm done. My go to was like public sex. That was my go to right there. Cause I was like, man, I turned into a 17 or a 15-year-old again, and I was like, man, I'm gonna see one of these things, and it's gonna give me an idea to something I can try. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna learn the trick of the trade. But they're always in places where you can never do it, and you definitely go to jail for doing that.
You know what? Because of Shock G, as a teen, I always wanted to smash something in Burger King.
Oh, on the freaks of the industry.
Yeah, I thought that was like the pinnacle of being an adult if you smashed a female at Burger King.
I've
Because of
had
Shock G.
I've had several females that I've suggested some bathroom sex, and the restaurants they wanted to go in
Yeah.
were too expensive for
No.
me to go to be like, man, I don't even like it like that to go there. You know what I'm saying? To be, man.
As I became an adult, I've
Yeah.
been in a couple of bathrooms at Burger Kings and other places, and it's unsanitary, my guy. No, you don't do that. No.
Now, okay.
The airplane, bro, the Mile High Club, I was like, yo, that sound cool. All the rappers say that shit.
Yeah. But they on private jets though.
See, and that's what I was finna say, because just flying commercial,
You ain't
No.
doing that.
First
Yeah,
off, a
nah.
6'4" dude, I can't just slide to the back. They already like, oh, you might want to go before the flight goes off because it's kind of small in there, and you might muck around and drop your dick in the blue water, and then you're gonna have like a blue.
okay.
Okay. But
Yeah, too much.
um,
Soul Plane also had it fucked up because the bathroom in Soul Plane was like a luxury suite. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I ain't never been in no bathroom in any public transportation that I would.
So you never had to piss on an airplane before?
No, I'm saying I've never been in one that I was like, I'll fucking here.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Hotels have nice bathrooms.
Which ones?
Like nice hotels. Not all the hotels you go to.
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
all you go to is like Tweeties,
Bruh.
or the Palace Inn.
No, check it. I'm gonna be real.
I'm talking about
I done
like
went
downtown Marriott's. and
Yeah,
shit
I've
like
been to
that.
some nice hotels, but but trip me out, man. You go like I've been to some nice hotels, right, in
you
Houston. Yeah, I have,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, bro. Scottish Inn is nice.
Bro,
You're gonna go to.
what I'm saying is, you're going to the bathroom, and you got all these amenities right? And then go in the bathroom like from 1975. I'm like, what the man? Hold up, man. I just paid $150, man, for a night, and the bathroom still got the turn up shit. I need to have some, where I can hand prep that thing and what I'm saying, slide up and down. Or they'll have curtains, bro. I need a sliding door, man.
$150?
Man, that's anything over $70. I can't have curtains, man. I gotta have a sliding door,
What hotels you going to, bro?
bruh. So move right along. He was trying to get me caught up. So now.
We got one more in closing to get out of here. We can't hold them all night.
All right. Well, in the porn, right? Have you ever gone too far?
Your last question is porn.
Have you
going too far?
Have you ever gone too far?
Have
in
you ever
porn?
dug too deep in porn?
Yeah, you've got and then been lost, like, oh, how I get here, man? Oh man, and be like, well, how did I get here? I went somewhere and I was like,
Where did you go?
I'm asking y'all. I'm gonna say mine, but I'm asking, have y'all ever gone too far?
I think anybody who's looked at porn has clicked on some shit that they thought was some shit and was like, oh, that's
No,
not
no, no,
what I
no,
thought
no,
it
no, no,
was.
no, no. I'm not saying clicked
And
on
then
something.
hurry and slide out of there.
Yeah.
So
I've clicked on a video before and was like, oh, this ain't what I thought it was.
No,
like
no.
I thought that was a girl. That ain't a girl.
no.
And then click out.
Okay. So it's two of them I got caught up in.
Okay. Let's hear it.
One, the midgets.
Nah. Midget porn is fire, bro.
It's fire.
Yeah,
I
cause
be-
that shit is fire.
Okay.
Little
I was.
bitty bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, man, nah, man. I was
Little
like,
bitty bitch.
I was like, nah.
It's intriguing, bro.
It's intriguing for like
It is.
10
It's
seconds until you're like, nah, bro. There's a type of guy that you have to do midget sex. I'm gonna keep it at that.
What is the type of guy?
It's just this type. All I'm gonna say is
Bro,
a
you
type
want,
of guy.
you want to smash a midget?
Nah, man. I'm not going to jail, bro. I'm not going to jail. Okay. And so the other one, now this one is way weird, and I don't know how I got here. So, okay. So I'm sliding through so and so and so and so. And so it says 3 chicks. I'm like, okay, 3 chicks. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? The 2 chicks is one thing, but 3, you know, anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? So you see these 3 bad. It's like a Hispanic chick and 2 white chicks. I'm like, oh, okay, we got.
I know what you about to say.
Yeah.
I don't, so I
Okay.
want to know.
So
I know what you about to say.
So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? They getting down, they talking, they hear him talking, oh, you're telling blah, 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 whatever, something ridiculous plot, you know what I'm saying? I can't stand when my shirts don't fit. Like, I could take them off and like, oh, look at your titties.
Oh, so you actually watched the porn with storylines.
That's the best part of porn, bro.
Okay.
That's the best
It all
part.
depends on which ones. Keep going.
All of them is the best part. That's
I'm
why
sorry.
I started watching, because I was like, man, I'm not lying. I was like, I wanted to write storylines for porns. So I was like, because I think it's an easy job. Like, it's just, all you got to think of different ways that you thought in your head that you want to knock a chick down and just write the story down. Like, yeah, man, what time is it? I don't know. I think it's time for me to get some dick. Get some dick hard juice. I got dick hard juice.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you get your head sucked, right? This is the plot of a porn could be anything.
All
right. So anyway, it said 3 girls, a Latina chick and a white chick. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I see they tatted up. I'm like, okay, she got tatted up. Okay, woo. I'm like, this one chick kind of tall, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then so they get some talking and rubbing and stuff, and then like all of a sudden, and I know okay. So this is what happens. This is the crazy part too. So now it's like I'm watching the plot. I go get something to drink. I come back and they all kind of like in like this triangle scissor. I'm like, okay, they didn't got that and walked off and came back. But then I look a little hard. I was like, she got a strap on, and it's kind of like, where's the strap at? You know what I'm saying? And so come look at it. So now I look at, so now I'm like, is that a dude?
So she was a shim.
So so it was a dude.
So it was tranny porn.
So it was a dude who was a chick with 2 chicks.
So
but everybody got titties.
Yeah, so this is a so she was a trans and she was banging 2 females.
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of. But I'm like, man, what is that?
It's a trend, bro.
But I'm saying, like, how do you categorize that, bro? That can't be gay.
Huh?
Look, if watching regular porn ain't gay,
Right.
how is watching tranny sex gay?
Look, hey man, look, bro.
I know I'm asking. I'm very much asking.
I don't have the answer for you, bro.
But okay, so if you watch a porn and it's a regular guy
If it's
and
a
a
regular
girl,
guy and a girl, that's not gay. No,
oh, no, but you're definitely there's a guy that's put it's like there's a man's penis in the situation, right? Now, if you watch
tranny porn,
where there's 3 girls and one of the girls has a penis,
right?
Is that
It's
gay?
still gay,
huh?
Oh, did it make you feel gay?
I'm asking.
Like, did you get turned on by the chick with the dick?
I was intrigued, not intrigued. I was confused just because, like, so I walk in and I see the 3-way scissor, but then all of a sudden I'm like, she's moaning and she hit. It was hitting. You know, I'm like, that's harder than a scissor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You more normally it's like a smush.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna tell you something. There's a few plot holes in your story, dog.
It's no.
No,
I'm telling you.
Hey, look.
I don't know a nigga in this world gonna turn on porn leave it on, go get
Go so
something to
Drake,
drink,
yeah.
and come on back and be like, oh my God.
No. Look, I'm telling you,
When
I
she
was.
whipped that thing out, you saw that shit. You were like, oh, what's going to happen?
No,
What
no,
is
no,
this?
What's gonna happen next? What's she gonna do
no,
with
no.
that?
I
On
did
the
not
next
see.
episode,
Now, hold up. I didn't go into detail because, like, after I seen this one, now I'm like, is this a? Because once I saw that one, because like I said, it really happened that way. But now, after I seen that, I was like, is this a thing? Did I stumble upon something that's odd? So now I'm going through the whole. I'm like, chicks with dicks. I'm like, what the fuck? Is this thing? So now.
Oh, so you took a deep dive down training porn.
I'm too inquisitive about life, man.
Yo,
I was like, man.
Hey man, this is like the 4th or 5th time you've brought trainees up on the pod. I'm just letting you know that. I want you to know that this is the 5th to
Bruh.
6th time you've had training stories on the pod, and I told you, my brother, I love you. I don't judge nobody.
Bruh, I'm just saying
I love you regardless of what you into. I don't kink shame. I don't do none of that. I just want you to know this.
I'm just amazed at the
You
situation.
brought up trainees on the pod.
I'm just amazed. Like, I'm just thinking to myself, there are so many things.
So
on
you're
this planet.
amazed by chicks with dicks?
No, I'm amazed about there's so many things on the planet that I have no idea about, and that is probably going on. Like I'm probably thinking that something else is going on, but but more. You still answer the question now.
What?
If you happen to see, or if it's 3 girls,
If it's right now, it's 3 girls. I'm thinking I'm watching 3 girls, and I'm like, man, this is finna go down.
Yeah.
And then one of the girls pulls a dick out. I'm like, party foul, back,
Talking about, but
back, X.
But what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is, but then you like, if you see a chick, hold on, but
Okay,
if you see a chick and she walking around and a dude come out and pull his thing out, start knocking it down, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, because I like I look at
Like
girl
heterosexual
sex.
sex?
I like girl on girl sex,
Yeah.
or I like regular.
Guy on girl sex.
There you go.
So you like guys doing it to girls.
I like watching just.
You like watching guys do it to girls.
I like watching normal sex.
You like watching guys do it to girls.
I just like to watch porn sometimes.
No, but I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with it, my brother.
So you want me to say I like guys?
No, I say you like guys doing it to girls.
Sure. Okay.
But if I say I like girls doing it to girls,
There's nothing wrong with that.
but if I say I like girls who look like girls but might be kind of a guy, I'm not saying I like that. I'm just asking the question. I'm not saying I like
ask your
that.
question.
No, but if a person was like, I like seeing girls who look like girls,
Okay.
who happen to be guys,
Right.
do it to girls.
That's fine. That's your business.
But I'm
That's
saying
your
that
preference.
it's not my preference, not my personal preference. I'm just saying, how do you categorize that?
I don't categorize it. It ain't my business to categorize.
Oh, I'm not saying.
How would I call you gay? Is that what you're asking?
It's how, but is it gay? How could it be gay?
I don't know, man. I'm not the gay police.
Oh,
I just know for me, I'm gonna back X,
delete.
refresh, and go back to Ebony in my categories.
Oh, okay. I mean, no judgment, sir. No judgment. On my part, any part, no judgment.
I don't judge, man.
You know what I'm saying? By the way, it was definitely like the first one was an accident. The second two that I was, you know what I'm saying, just to do research.
Wait. So talk about it. You mean to tell me you saw the trainee hitting the girl that was like, okay, let me dig deeper, and you typed in chicks with dicks?
What I'm saying is,
What did you type in?
Hold
That's
on,
what I wanna
no.
know. I want to know what you typed in.
well, I technically didn't type anything. I just went down to the went down below, and it had like 27 more videos that were similar.
Great. K.O.C Go, man. I'm sorry that you had to go down this deep dive of this weird porn that my guy watched.
No, I mean, y'all don't go down the hole sometime. Well,
K.O.C Go. What's going down? So, hey, man, before we get out of here, go ahead and let everybody know where they can find your new project at. I'm pretty sure it's on all the DSPs, but I want you to go ahead and give them out your DSPs. You got it on. Give them out your social medias too. They can find you at.
Yeah, man. No pain, no gain. You can find it on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you stream your music, you can find it on there. Social media, Instagram at K.O.C Go, Facebook K.O.C Go. Everything I'm on is K.O.C Go. So TikTok and all that good stuff like that, man. So y'all be sure to pick up that project. No pain, no gain. KNOW pain.
Oh, okay,
KNOW
I'm saying I'm
gain.
like
So
KNOW.
you got any acting that you finna hop into going on right now, or any other projects outside of your album?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead on and say it on here first. I'm gonna say it on here first, man. I was gonna keep it a secret,
Exclusive,
but I'm saying it on
exclusive,
here first.
exclusive.
I got an EP that I'm about to drop because I hit him nice with this project and it's still doing what it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I had this burning desire because I'm like, you know what? I want to give him a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So I got this 3-song EP about to drop called Two Piece and a Biscuit, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop that thing. That thing gonna be crazy. So just give him something a little bit more.
Do you
Listen
need
to it, 'cause
any
I'm
singers,
excited
any
to start it.
songs? You need any
Huh?
you need any like singers for any like hooks? Cause I do hooks. I sing hooks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty dope.
I got everything lined up on the
See what I'm
project.
saying? See what I'm saying? Diss track
The
is coming
song's
back
already
on.
done.
The
They already
the,
done.
the beef is already back on, man. The beef is come. You saw what Uncasa did with Cam did. He's like, come on, Cam. Uncasa is already done. He's like, come on, Cam. You know what I got, man. Okay, you can go, but it gotta be fire. Look, that means that there's two more people added to the list when I do my diss track at the end, my singing. I'm gonna do like an R. Kelly like singing diss track. You just gotta re-add it to that. What rhymes with K.O.C.
He said R. Kelly. Huh?
Man, look,
This guy over here, man.
it's gonna be a Trey Songz type.
This guy over here, man.
What rhymes with K.O.C. Go?
I don't know, but
They don't see dope.
I'm glad we had you on the pod again, man. So everybody go pick up the project. We'll be hollering at you
Did
later
not
on
bring his
again,
dreads
man.
my way.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yes, sir.
I'm
It's
gonna leave
always
his
a pleasure
dreads on
being
the
this,
highway.
podcast with y'all.
Hey, man, when you gonna get your own podcast?
He got
'Cause
the
I've-
TB.
I've- can you stop, sir?
I'm formulating the song, bro.
I'm trying to have a dope conversation.
He can't see me.
Say something one more time.
Why you trying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you gotta cut this nigga mic off, man.
Yeah, okay. That's another.
Sometimes you gotta cut this nigga mic off, man. So so yeah, you got the 2 piece and the biscuit coming out.
Yeah, 2 Piece and a Biscuit.
Man, I think you need to work on your own pod, man, because I think you got some good point of views. And I've seen you on some other stuff. I've seen you go live on your IG, man, and you had some good discussions. So, man, ought to be something you ought to dabble in.
Hey, I've been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get with you behind the scenes, and you get to show me the ends and also how everything works. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you get a chance and stuff like that. So that'll be perfect, man.
I always got time, man. Just hit me up.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, man. Everybody that's K.O.C Go, appreciate you for coming on, man.
Man, same here. Let's get it. Y'all take it easy.
I'm in my rapper mode. I got my shades on,
sir.
man. Why? Oh, okay, I'm still talking. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah. What's up, Trey?
All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Oh shit! You gonna drop the what's called it?
What you taking your headphones off? We still pod, nigga.
Oh, we still recording. I'm thinking I didn't took my rap shit off, man. I didn't get it aside. I like Jeezy, man.
We still-
That's right. Yeah. I was asking about Casey's episode, man. I want to put it. I sent you the video, man.
Oh.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Casey, bro. It's not me, bro. I did what I was supposed to do, man.
What you mean you sent me the video?
I sent you the video.
I got the video already.
Yeah, but you didn't put it on the website. I mean on the YouTube.
I haven't put on YouTube because I thought we were going to get part 2, and I wanted to drop part 1 and part 2.
But no, don't do that. Just say I ain't drop it. Don't say you waiting on me because you could have
Look,
dropped part 1.
Your words to me were,
Drop part 1.
that ain't what you told me.
Drop part 1.
No, hold on. That's
We're
what
live.
you told me.
Let's drop part 1.
So are you saying you would like me to drop the part 1 of the KC interview?
Yeah, I would like you to do that, sir.
All right, that's all you had to say, sir.
All right. So man, football is back, man.
Football is back. Texas played today.
Let's beat the stuffings out of somebody.
I can't get excited because they beat Jacksonville Jaguars, bro.
A win is a win is a win is a win.
Tyrod Taylor was out there looking like a great value. Deshaun Watson.
You looking better than Deshaun Watson, actually, bro.
Nigga, you smoking drugs.
Okay.
He was not looking better than Deshaun Watson.
How many games did Deshaun Watson score 37 points?
A couple.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Texans last year?
And win.
Oh well, look, the defense was trash, and they played Jacksonville.
Bro.
I can't.
If I knock somebody out, man.
I can't get excited about a win over Jacksonville.
If I knock somebody out, it's a win.
Especially when the second half, Trevor Lawrence started looking like a number one draft pick. So
Check this out. They still only scored 14 points.
you're right.
I saw 2 people get knocked out on Saturday,
You talking about Evander Holyfield?
and Tito Martinez.
Oh, Tito Ortiz.
Tito
Ortiz.
Yeah, it was
Anderson
2.
Silva knocked him clean out, bro.
Yeah, Tito Ortiz shouldn't have been fighting to begin with because he's a
Tom-
grappler.
But that's what I'm saying. It was boxing. He boxed Anderson Silva, right?
Yeah, and it was
Wow.
grappling because
Tito Ortiz like never ever
Had
even when he
hands.
was in his prime, he wasn't like a stand up guy. He was a grappler, get you on the ground, and he hit you with the elbows. He did that little bullshit elbow shit, bro.
I also saw at the end. Did you see it? Any of it?
No, I wasn't gonna waste my money on that.
Oh, at the end, Donald Trump had a whole speech, man. And that boy,
Oh, I heard Trump did, and Evander gave him the salute.
and like, yeah, man, and that shit was crazy. I didn't know, because I just happened to be out.
Oh, he was in the streets.
Well, we'll talk about that later. That's something we have to talk about. But yeah, I just happened to see it. But long story short, man, Evander said,
He should have been in there.
he said the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, man. I heard some dumb stuff.
What did he say?
He say, well, sometimes people be thinking because people hand be going fast that they doing something. So, but it's just because his hand speed. That's why they thought because his hand was moving fast. That's why. But he wasn't hurting me.
Oh, I saw the highlights. He knocked the nigga down.
Oh, then yeah, but I saw when he got back up, they called the fight like he was hitting him with the blah 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 blah. Blah. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm like, damn, Evander, he was hitting you with everything. You wasn't blocking nothing.
That's why they call the fight because he
Yeah.
was protecting himself.
Yeah,
Like,
because everything he swung was hitting you. Like, no, his hand with the bad.
His
His hand
old
with the pass.
His
That's
old
it.
ass didn't get hit one more time. I seen Evander swing and miss and go through the ropes. Now, homie ain't hit him that time, but Evander like swung and missed. He swung. Homie olayed him, and Evander went through the ropes.
All that being said, man, Evander Holyfield probably knock both of us out, bro.
He will. And how old is Evander Holyfield?
58, I think.
Hey man, I want to look like that at 58. Him, Tyson, I want to look like that in my 50s, bro.
I'm shooting for T.O., man.
Terrell Owens.
Yeah, he 50.
T.O. 50?
Gotta be. Or close to it.
Shannon Sharp in his 50s, bro, and
He come
Shannon looked like he still can get out.
I'm
there.
shooting for that too. I'm shooting for Shannon Sharp, for T.O. Like T.O. say he want to fight. He want to fight Donovan now.
Donovan McNabb.
Yeah,
I saw some of the interview on Club Shay. He
Yeah.
said he wanted to fight Donovan McNabb, bro.
Yeah, I want to knock. He 47. 47 years old, man.
Yeah, he did say he wanted to fight.
He said,
Donovan
I
McNabb.
knocked the Campbell's chunky soup out of him.
He did say that.
That's man.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. But after I heard the interview, bro.
You know what, man? I'm sorry to cut you off, but we gotta do the next 5 podcasts on Zoom.
Well, I mean, we're gonna be forced to.
But we gotta. Oh yeah, you leaving Tuesday,
Yeah.
and you come back when?
Oh, I mean, I'm leaving too.
Oh, you leaving? Man, you ain't ready, bro. You're not ready, man. You're not ready, man.
I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah.
It don't look like I'm moving nowhere, huh?
I'm like, man. Man.
Yeah, it don't look like I'm moving nowhere.
Nah,
Yeah.
man.
Nah, I'm moving Tuesday, but I ain't moving till probably the end of October.
Oh, okay. So you back and forth. I'm thinking you back and forth every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4
I'm gonna
weeks.
be gone. I'll probably be back in 3 weeks.
Yeah, okay. So yeah,
Why you want to do everything through Zoom though?
because we don't got no visuals, bro.
And it's gonna force us to drop the visuals.
Yeah, and they need to see this, man. They need to see this right here, man.
See you looking like an old ass nigga.
I ain't gotta see this, man. See right there.
I ain't gonna lie though. I think if you gonna do the shades,
Yeah,
you gotta go get some nicer shades.
bro. How much you think these shades cost, bro? Real talk.
Them Ray-Bans, they probably hit you for about 100 at the most.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Well, time out. I am an eyeglass connoisseur, and the Ray-Bans that are on my face hit me for $150.
Okay,
And they're the cheaper Ray-Bans. So I know
you're
those-
assuming that I'm cheap, bro.
No. I'm not assuming that you.
I'm gonna tell you what.
I'm not assuming that you're cheap.
Yeah.
I also have a pair of the $300 Ray-Ban sunglasses.
Yeah.
So I do know the price of the ones on your face.
You want to check? And you say this is 100? These right here 100?
$125.
You want to pull up the what's collar right here so we can look it up? You know what? I have a great friend of mine.
Well, no, just tell me how much you pay for them.
I ain't paying nothing for him though.
Oh, well, see.
That's the cold part. But no, I'm saying I was capping. That's called capping. But no,
I knew you were. That's why I was.
No,
go ahead.
but they are some 250 glasses.
That's fine. I'm glad.
I got a great friend of mine who works at eyeglass situation, and we do business, so it took care of me.
You could have got it for $150.
I didn't pay nothing for them.
You lens crafters.
I didn't pay nothing.
Oh, so you giving me the
retail price?
The retail price.
Yeah.
Not the price they're selling them for.
Yeah. Well, the retail price, what is it sell? Well, you got a retail price, and you can go to something like Lens Crafters might have them so and so, or Eye Center might have them for whatever.
Yeah.
So
I don't pay
whatever.
full price.
Yeah.
I don't pay full price. No.
But yeah, man, I had a couple. Oh, what was the last thing that we didn't talk about last week? It was something we supposed to talk about.
Oh no.
I sent you the itinerary, man. You know what? I'm not gonna be doing these intensive.
I didn't know you sent an itinerary for today.
I thought I did.
No, I ain't seen one for today.
I might have sent it late.
No, I could be wrong, but I ain't seen one for today.
I didn't send it. I did it, but I didn't send it.
Yeah.
Hold on. See, I'm seeing all type of.
I thought you had a caller.
They didn't respond to my text.
Oh man, that's trash, bro.
Yeah, it's okay, man.
Nah, it's not okay.
Things happen. I guess.
Nah, it's not okay. I don't like when they ghost my boy, man. I'm glad that my boosie fade is growing out, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get a regular haircut. And niggas in Atlanta fucked my shit up, bro. I ain't going back to them niggas at the motherfucking swag shop. Yeah, Killer Mike, your homie at the swag shop can't cut hair, bro.
Killer Mike gonna beat you up, man.
Man, I ain't scared of now, nigga.
So New Year's coming up, man.
Yo.
First off, before that, are you a Hawks fan now?
No.
You're not a Falcon fan?
I'm from H-Town, bro.
So you're not gonna buy any Falcon gear?
See, the Texans piss me off, man. The only Falcon gear I will buy will have to be like a throwback Deion jersey. Because I ain't gonna lie, I do love the Falcons colorway.
Black, silver.
Yeah, so
red.
I'll buy like a throwback Deion.
About Andre Rison, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with Andre Rison.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna buy a throwback Deion.
What about Chris Chandler, man?
Throwback Deion.
So you telling me? So
I'm more of a fan. So I'm not.
What about Dirty Bird, man? Remember that right there, the Dirty Bird, man? Hey. Jamal Anderson.
No.
I show my age sometimes, man. Look, this is the cold part about it. Even if I was 17 right now, I would still know about Jamal Anderson. I still know about Dion. I still know about Merton Hanks. Remember Merton Hanks?
Long neck nigga. I always thought he was gonna get clothesline.
I thought this is, man. What was your favorite game today?
I didn't watch all of Kansas City, Cleveland. It looked like it was the best game that got played. The Houston game wasn't the best game that I enjoyed. However, and I'm missing the Rams-Bears game, but I did enjoy the Saints versus Green Bay Packers game. And the reason why I enjoyed it is because finally my boy Famous Jameis got some burn and was looking decent out there.
Threw the most touchdowns in history I think the most touchdowns with the least yardage. So he had 5 touchdowns with 150 yards.
That's because it ain't his fault he kept getting the ball in the red zone.
Yeah. But Famous Jameis did his thing, man. He's still a weird dude. Not weird, but
So
he's a unique
I'm gonna
dude.
say it, bro.
Yeah.
The Bucks could have won with Jameis Winston. They didn't want to. Bruce Arians didn't want Jameis Winston.
He might be a Jameis Winston, man. He's different, bro. He's different, man. You can see he's different, man. He's like if he come out in 2 years and be like, I got emotional issues, I ain't gonna trip, man, because you seem like you got to know like the videos he puts on Instagram, all that kind of stuff.
I don't follow him on IG.
I don't follow him either, but his videos I always make it out because he be doing all the crazy workouts. Like he know that look crazy, bro, and he not filming that. He got a partner on the back that's filming this. So either he trolling the world or he want attention, man. And it's like
He do that same bullshit Dak be doing. It's like a normal workout that they all do.
nah, but it's not.
You talking about the hip shit?
Yeah, but it's like a whole bunch of things. It's not the only thing he does. But he does like he had the the trash bags on the football, and he was doing something. He was like trying to, man, he be tripping, bro. But the whole thing is like, bro, you are an NFL starting quarterback, man. You are in the National Football League, and you are a starting quarterback. Why are you begging for attention? You got attention. You don't have to do extra to get attention, man. Like you are the
But Bug,
you are the wet dream nut of 250 million people.
Bug.
So why are you?
If you would have made it to the NBA,
Yeah,
you yourself would be that guy.
you think so?
Cause you extra as fuck, bro.
Nah, man.
You're extra as fuck, bro.
Have you seen my socials?
It's a difference.
What you mean?
The further because you grew up in a different era. So Jameis Winston grew up in a social media era. You didn't. So the most that we ever got from you is the shirtless pictures.
We didn't even get that.
Yes, we did.
That was.
You went through a phase where you was trying to show everybody your man cut, bro.
Hey man, they was out there, man.
You went through a phase when you was doing that.
Hey, I know. Why wouldn't I?
I'm not judging you, bro.
I'm not saying you judge me. I'm asking you why. If I go and do the work.
See, this is what I'm saying. You're extra, bro. You're being extra right now.
This camera kind of fire, bro.
I know it's fire. That's why I hooked the shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is.
Oh, so that's why you being extra? Because you like to see the movements of your hands and shit? You want to be extra? Go ahead and tell the world you 200.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Everybody loves the 200. When I say 200, 200. Everybody likes the 200.
You say that shit so much, bro. I can't even say 200 in my head the normal way. Every time I gotta think of 200, I hear
200.
Exactly.
Man, everybody loves the 200.
Nah, no, we don't.
200.
I was looking at Airbnb.
Yeah.
And the Airbnb that I saw was
200
a night.
Yeah.
And I was thinking in my head, and in my head, that's what I heard. I didn't hear regular 200. I heard
200.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
200. Yeah, man. 200. You can't look, man. You know, 200 came from 300.
Okay.
That's where it came from.
Okay.
But what I'm gonna say,
I feel like you ain't got nothing else.
No, I do got something else, man. You threw me, you know, me talking about 200.
We got one more topic, and then we can get out of here. How you feel about How do you feel about the mandate that?
Whoa, no! Stop, freeze. I know where you at. That's where I want to go to.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so we had a discussion, myself, you, and the young Robbie the Body, and we were talking about the birth rate.
Talking about black and brown women.
Black and women, and their death rate was higher.
It was.
And then what you people were telling me,
you and Robin
were telling me that the world it
was a global issue.
And I said that
in the article I read was a global issue.
And okay, and what I'm saying is, I was saying like no, and I agree that the death rate in the States.
So your pushback was it was only the States, not worldwide. It couldn't be worldwide.
And I said for two reasons why I couldn't do it. I said one, there's too many places where they don't even have the ability to clock and there's no like. There are places in Serbia,
sure,
in Asia, where you don't even know how babies will just come up.
Cool.
You know? And in Africa, wherever.
So what resource can I read that is refuting it?
Well, okay, And that's the question I would say. There is no resource like that's why I'm.
Whoa.
Hold on, let me finish. Because there are places where they don't even take that metric of who's having babies, who's not having babies. There's places where there's more places in the world where they don't even take that metric.
Okay.
So you can't even put that metric
Cool.
into what you call it.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
All right. What source? If we told you, we got our information from CDC or the WHO.
CDC is America once.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
If I say we got this information from the CDC or the WHO, and you're saying it's wrong,
I said,
you say it's wrong.
No, I'm saying I went to the WHO
Okay.
and looked up for this information, and it's not to be found.
Oh,
It's
you're
not
saying
there.
to be found.
It's not there because the WHO doesn't do that. I went to the CDC, and the only information to be found was from the United States. And even in the United States, it still had a caveat to say that it wasn't just black women, it was non-Hispanic black women. So I'm saying that there are more black women, like saying black women, and the reason why it's like that in America is because of racism and the way that they treat black women. And and not to harp on it too long, but I'm just saying that what y'all was saying was that this is the fact based on the world. I'm like, no, there's.
So I did read an article, and it was information that was gathered. It said it was worldwide. A lot of it was America, UK, and some other spots. So that's the article I read. And the young Robin, the mommy, stated that she was actively doing a research paper on this very fact. So my only question is, if you're going to refute the fact, at least give me a viable outlet or article I can read that refutes that.
And what I was saying is that when you go and research it, you're not going to find, you can't even find a world article. You'll find a CDC, you'll find but you're not going to find one that says the world.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How can you use this information by saying the CDC is America and that can't be worldwide, so that can't be a fact? But when we roll to the vaccine, you'll use the CDC information that's giving me information that's gathered through other countries as a reason to be pro whatever.
Because
So
I'm saying,
how can you be on two sides of the fence?
what I'm saying is because if I go to the WHO, there are.
No, I didn't ask you about the WHO. I said, how can you be on two different sides of the fence?
I'm saying that if you're saying that if I say that the CDC doesn't have metrics for this thing,
But it has
but they
metrics
do
for that
have metrics for thing, that's up. I'm saying, say it again. They don't have metrics for this thing, but they do have metrics for this thing, because
But the CDC in this case has metrics for this thing.
they don't have metrics for the pregnancy.
They do.
I mean, no, the WHO doesn't have. They don't
We're not
have.
talking about the WHO. We're talking about the CDC.
Well, they don't have a global. What I was saying is they don't have a global. It was 2 points I was making, and let me clarify by saying there is an issue with black women and their mortality rates through pregnancies. There is an issue.
It's just in the United States, is what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is that the issue in the United States is particularly based on racism, and there's no global and on top of that, the way that they classify people makes the brown and black women, their numbers literally kind of double or triple other women, because other women fall into smaller categories.
Okay.
That's all I was saying.
All right.
And you don't want to.
I just said okay.
I didn't say nothing. I just
said
mumbled.
okay. I just said okay.
I just said okay too.
You never answered my question.
What's the question?
I said, how come you can say that information is false because CDC is America,
Yeah.
but the vaccine shit is not false when it's because and the CDC is just America, but they're giving you global shit too.
And I'm saying I'm telling you I answered you because the reason.
So you don't
let me answer. Let me answer.
I'm sorry,
Let me answer.
You go ahead.
My answer is because the CDC and the WHO work together on the vaccine, and they have actual data from places. Whereas for the COVID vaccine, but they don't have data for the pregnancy issue.
Okay.
That's why I say one has something, one doesn't. That's why I believe one.
Is the WHO the only place that you looked for this data?
I look for the WHO. I look globally. I look and what happened was and like I was saying, what ended up happening in my research was like, well, you have women in India that they classify as black women,
Okay.
and you have women in India that classified as not black women.
Okay.
You have women in Malaysia who don't qualify as white women.
But what do we say?
You said black women and women of color. So
We said women of color.
yeah. So Malaysian women are not white women.
Are they considered women of color?
Yes, they're not white.
And they don't have the issue?
They have the issue.
Isn't that what we said? We said black and brown women. Or women.
And what I
So
said.
how is that not what we said?
No, and what I said was that there are more women of color to put, like, if you had 100 people in the room and you got 75 women that can be classified as women of color, then it's gonna be more all the time. So what the narrative that you're pushing that is black women is partly true, because in that black woman that you're talking about, that also includes Indian women, Malaysian women, Aboriginals, women from Honolulu, women Eskimos. It includes so many people.
So you're saying because the metric includes so many people is not a fair metric to state?
I'm saying because it includes so many people, then it's not. Yeah, I am. Yes.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. That's cool.
But I.
So the metric is not in question. What you're saying is it will be a higher. The metric will be higher globally because there are more people or more women who are considered black and brown globally.
That's all I was saying.
So I'm confused about.
So what I'm saying is that no,
Because
it's
all
no
we
beef.
said was there was a high rate
Of
black and brown women.
black and I was saying like what,
globally.
and I was saying
So
the
you
reason
should
why.
say the reason why is because there are more black and brown women globally is what you should have said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If I give you $50 and say go out there and give $1 to every white woman you see, and we're in Wisconsin, as opposed to we're in Detroit, you're gonna give out more money in Wisconsin because there's more white women in Wisconsin than there's in Detroit.
So really, you're saying it kind of evens out. You're saying that black and brown women or black and brown people are the majority globally. So of course the numbers will be higher. Globally.
Now, but I'm also saying that, and I think that to an extent, at this point, I'm like just proving the point. But I'm not really agreeing that. I'm not saying that it's equal. I'm just saying that there are factors in different countries that make it that way. Like in the United States, the factor is the way that black women are treated in the medical system. In UK, it's the way that black people are treated. In Uganda, it's not the way that black women are treated.
It's the resources.
It's not the resource. It's just that there's nothing but black women coming through in Uganda.
Okay.
So the only metric they have is black women.
Okay.
So if I have places where it's only black women, I have places where it's black and white women, I have places where it's only black women. There are more places where it's only black women. So they're not going to have any, like if I go to Kampala, Uganda, or Johannesburg, South Africa, I'm not going to have a shitload of white women to pull data from. If I go to Wisconsin and be like, oh, the rate of black deaths is 1 to 7, that might mean literally that 7 out of 49 died, right? If I go to Detroit and say 1 to 7, that might mean 70 out of 7. It's the numbers are gonna be inflated because there's more people that fit that category.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
That's what I was saying.
I think the conversation or the metric was more or less to bring awareness to the situation or the problem,
Yeah.
not to prove who was right or wrong. But
I would no. I'm
I
saying
got you, though.
no. What I'm saying is I'm not saying that it's not an issue. I was saying that
But you brought it up to prove that you were right and who were wrong.
I brought it up to say because y'all was saying that it was global, and I was like, that can't.
But
be
it is
right.
global.
It's not. But the
No,
number.
no. You didn't refute that the problem couldn't be globally.
No,
All
I
you're
refuse that
saying
the
is-
numbers were wrong.
Well, hold on, time out. You can't even refute that the numbers are wrong.
Then how can they be right then?
Well, I don't think there's a right or wrong. So no one is the numbers, and I don't even know why this is the issue. The numbers are not the problem. The numbers are not in question. Even
Okay.
you just said,
Yeah.
the numbers are going to be higher from what you're saying.
Yeah.
Is because there are more people who can classify as black or brown worldwide.
Yeah.
So no one's wrong. It's the awareness piece that was trying to be brought.
That's
So-
okay.
So all you're saying is, we said yes, the death rate of women in birth in black and brown people globally is high. And you looked at us and side-eyed us and said, okay, that can't be right. But
Yeah.
then you came on here and said, y'all are wrong, but y'all are wrong because there are more people who are classified as women of color globally, so the numbers are going to be high.
Yeah.
But we didn't throw out a metric.
Yeah,
Said, we
y'all
didn't- we
said
didn't
y'all
say-
said y'all said that y'all said that more black women die in childbirth than other races, and I'm like, I agree with you, but also factor in that there are more black women having babies than anybody else.
All we said was the issue was a global issue.
Every time we get to this point, we do this right here.
I just said
No. Every time we get to the point, you say like you put a blanket statement
But
to
you,
make it.
But you started with the blanket.
No. How?
Because you came in here and said y'all were wrong.
No, that's not
because I
blanket.
couldn't
Y'all-
find it.
y'all- y'all said-
you said y'all were wrong because I couldn't find the information on the WHO, and the CDC is American, and there are more black and brown females globally anyway, so the numbers are going to be high.
Yeah, and I
all
said
I said was okay.
I said that the statistics that you guys
We never gave you a statistic though.
but what y'all
Did
was
we ever give you an actual number?
Yes.
What was the actual number we gave?
I think it was 1 in 4.
I never gave you an actual number.
I didn't say y'all.
I didn't have an actual
Okay, well, Robin gave an actual number, and what I said was those numbers are U.S. statistics. That's what I said, and I said that globally, that's not how it works because, like I said, I was giving examples of how many countries had major.
Cool.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
She gave you a metric,
Yeah.
an exact number.
Okay.
Do you have an exact number to refute her exact number?
Huh?
Do you have a metric to refute her metric?
Yes.
If she gave you a number, which was
She gave me a number, which was, whatever number she gave.
so, what is the number you researched?
The number I researched was like that number doesn't exist because there's no metric for it.
So you don't have a number.
No. There's no metric for it. What you mean I don't have a number? No, she don't have a number either. I don't have a number.
I don't know what she has.
No, I'm saying I don't have a number and she don't have a number because there's no number to create. You can't create a number from something that's not there. I can't go to Zambia and be like, how many babies y'all had this year? Okay. I can't go to Chad and say, y'all, how many babies you had? Because they have pockets of their population that don't report numbers of babies because they don't even have that. But there are more. If I can't go to I can't go to Georgia and be like, how many babies y'all had?
Georgia in the United States?
Yeah, I can't go to Georgia.
Yes, you can.
How? Because there are places in Georgia where people have babies and it's not in a hospital.
So you mean to tell me that you believe in the United States,
I know for a fact.
people are born
They don't go to the hospital?
and you can't track it?
There are people in the United States that are born in Georgia, in Alabama, in Mississippi, in Nevada, in California, in Montana, in Maine that are not born in a hospital. She is a doula. A doula is
Whoa. Time out.
Yeah.
Time out. So just because you're not born in a hospital doesn't mean that this information isn't tracked and you can't have a metric for it?
Okay, I'm finished. She is a doula. Doulas are people who help people have babies And normally doulas have babies outside of hospitals without medical professionals. That's one.
See, that's not what she said.
That's what happens. I'm telling you what doulas do. Like
That's not what she said doulas do.
doulas are people who doulas have a wide range of functions, but there are doulas who like she said, doulas have been around.
She said she's a support doula. You have birthing doulas
Yeah,
also.
yeah,
So
but-
you have some doulas who actually support and birth.
Yeah.
You have some who just support.
Yeah.
She said she was a supporting doula.
Yeah.
And what she does, she supports the young lady throughout
Yeah.
the whole process.
Yes.
Even once they get to the hospital.
But
Now,
there
you
are
do
some
have
doulas
who,
that-
who are midwives also.
Yes.
Who do the support and they actually do the birthing.
Yeah,
I'm
not in the
asking
hospital.
you- not in the hospital.
Yeah.
But I'm asking you if you are a female
Okay.
or a family who
Okay.
has a kid,
Yeah.
not in the hospital, but
Yeah.
outside of the hospital.
Okay.
You don't think that information is still it's still tracked? You can't find it.
I'm saying that there are people who live outside of the grid. Like every birth that happens,
Yeah, but I can't track that. If
that's what I'm
can't
saying.
track that.
We're on the
but-
same
but we-
page
but
now.
No, we're not, because we only, if we're trying to bring awareness to something, we only can speak about the numbers that are tracked. If I'm trying to bring awareness to the amount of teenagers who
Don't go to school.
no, the amount of teenagers who overdose on
Yeah.
a drug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can only track what's being reported, right?
Yes.
So what about that kid who overdosed but didn't die and was at home and got better?
Okay.
I
Keep
can't
going.
track that because that happened at home.
Yes.
So when I give you the metric, I'm trying to create awareness of. Let's say if the metric is every 3 out of 15 teenagers
Yeah.
who experiment with drugs,
Yeah.
OD.
Okay.
I only can talk about the data that's reported.
I agree.
So the main
agree.
issue, technically, is not all the data that's reported. It's bringing awareness to the data that is reported.
Okay.
So out of the pool of data that's reported, we're saying X is a problem.
Yeah.
And that's how that's why awareness is brought to it, and you're trying to find a solution for it.
I
So
agree.
I'm not refuting what you're saying
I'm either.
that everything isn't reported, but I think the overall bigger picture is the global problem that is.
Okay, now man, what I'm saying is that the devil is in the details. So there have been many times. I'm going to give you an example of when the details and the devil didn't agree, and people just roll with with the whatever. The whole term alpha male came from us.
I don't want to go to that. I want to stay on what we're talking about.
We're in the same part. I'm going to show you how.
We've talked about this alpha male shit before. I don't want to talk about that.
But hold up. What I'm saying is the data they had, they used that data to have they used the data they gathered, but the data was tainted. So what I'm saying is that you're saying that all we can use is the data that we have, and sometimes the data we have is a representation of the total picture.
How many people have died of COVID-19?
And where?
No, I'm sorry. How many people have contracted COVID-19?
Estimated or
Estimated.
reported?
Estimated.
We have they have a reported number. So I know
What's the reported number?
I know the deaths in the
I
U.S.
said, how many people have caught?
I don't know the reported. I know the death number. The
All right,
death
give me the
number in
death
the U.S. is like 650 something.
Right.
Yeah.
And where are they tracking it? Where are they pulling that data from?
From the reports that they get from the hospitals.
Now, in that data,
Mm-hmm.
are they telling you that this person died strictly from COVID-19, came in, had COVID-19, and the COVID-19 killed them?
Sometimes.
Or is the data a mixture of this person came in with whatever situation they had on
Mm-hmm.
when they happen to have COVID-19?
It depends.
Oh, I'm asking you, where's the data coming from?
It depends.
Like, if this person dies, are they saying they had COVID-19? If they came in and they died from a heart attack, but
Mm-hmm.
they happen to have COVID-19, are they saying they died from the heart attack or COVID-19?
It depends.
I don't think it depends.
But now
We're asking
you
what's
think.
no, because I'm asking what's reported.
What I'm saying is that what you're saying is that you think you're saying you're giving an assumption.
No. I'm asking you the same thing you're asking me.
Yeah.
The question is,
Yeah.
the question isn't the devil in the details. We're
Yeah.
going by the metrics that we're given, and we
The
only
metrics,
can
but
go
how
by,
yeah.
we only can go by the metrics that are given and
Yeah.
what's reported in the data or the pool of data that we have.
Okay.
So I have to take that metric that's put out there of the
Yeah.
pool of data that they have, and X amount of people that die from COVID-19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a pandemic.
Okay.
So now we got to do something about it.
Yeah.
The metrics bring the awareness.
Yeah.
And now we have to take steps to do
Yeah.
something about it. Now you can sit there and sift through the data and say, well, this can be wrong and that can be wrong for whatever
Keep
factors,
talking. Keep talking.
from whatever factors that you want to pull.
Keep talking.
But the main agenda and importance is the awareness to the data that we have. And that's all
talking.
I'm saying.
Keep
because
talking. Keep
You
talking.
can go and say
Keep
worldwide.
talking.
You can say some shit worldwide, and you can go and say, well, shit, well, how you gonna pull them deaths in Uganda when they don't even report that shit?
Keep talking.
And that's what I'm asking you.
But I'm saying,
Because
keep talking. Keep talking.
You'll use that same argument of the data, the worldwide data, or whatever that we gave you about the death rate of pregnancies of Black and brown people.
Okay.
You'll use that same metric and data about COVID and use that as a point to go take the vaccine.
So so in that same breath, like you just said, we've seen the numbers that we have data for the deaths of COVID, right?
Sure.
And so you'll say, and we have the metrics and the data that says that this is how we want to fix it because we have data.
Go ahead.
Right?
Yes.
But you'll say, I don't want to take the vaccine because I don't have enough data. Right?
We're not talking about that though.
I see what I'm saying?
But no,
now when I say something, we're not talking about it
no,
now.
this is my. But see, this is the problem. This is the.
It's no,
this
when
is
I
the
say
problem.
something, we're not talking about that. But we were
This-
talking about COVID.
This is the problem that I have.
We weren't talking about COVID though.
We're not talking about COVID. We're talking about analyzation of data.
Yes, and there's no data.
So what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
and you missing the bigger picture.
I'm hearing
the bigger
you.
picture is taking the data that we have
Mm-hmm.
and saying this data that we have is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And with that data, and then we're addressing the problem that has arisen from the data, and we're trying to fix it. And that's all I'm saying. There is no really right or wrong argument, this and that. Because just like you can dissect the data of what we said, you can dissect the data of the COVID vaccine, the AIDS. You can dissect all this shit.
But you said you made a point to say on past podcasts and past points that you needed data to give credence to taking the vaccine. There was no data, so you want to take the
I
vaccine.
did say that there was
Okay.
I did say that at the time there was no data
Yeah.
that says I'm more protected by taking this vaccine
Yeah.
than not taking the vaccine.
And so what I'm saying is that there's no data to say that these many women do X, Y. There's no data. You're saying that the only data that you're gonna go by is the data you have. But I'm
that's
hold,
not-
but I'm
that's not true, though.
No. Let me finish. I'm not gonna cut you off. I'm sorry. We're not arguing. We're not. I'm just saying that what I'm saying is that there's data that you have, and we both agree there's data that you don't have. Right? I'm asking. There's data that do we agree on that?
No,
That
we
there's-
don't agree on that.
So I'm saying that if I go right now to downtown Houston, right, and go to the shanties, the shacks, the tents,
Yeah,
do you think those people have been tested for COVID-19?
probably not.
So if I go to every downtown in every major in 50 major cities, do you think I have 100,000 people?
Sure.
Just maybe, right?
Yeah.
So that's 100,000 people that we have no data on.
Right.
But then you'll say that there are X amount, like we know we don't have data on those people. Now, that's in the United States. Think about the homeless people that are in France, that are in Germany, that are in Chad, that are in Nigeria, that are in Italy. There's so many people that we have no data on when it comes to pregnancies. How many pregnant women how many homeless people get pregnant? How many people in the bush, whether it be in Australia, Honolulu, the Eskimos, there's no data on their pregnancy?
You think people are getting pregnant in Honolulu when they no data?
Yes, 100%. Are you familiar with Honolulu?
Yeah, I've been there before.
Okay, and you know that they have a whole it's several islands, and some of those islands are not connected to the grid.
It's only one. It's one island in Hawaii that they signed a treaty won't be touched. Only thing that they do is get supplies from America. They meet them halfway. Once they get to the waters, it's restricted. They give them that their supplies. The island itself has been cut off. It's like going back to the 50s or something. There's no like modern technology there. They don't have TV, nothing, no connections to the outside world. They send one person off the island once a year to go out and preach their religion, and they can never come back. So we're not getting their data.
No. What I'm saying is that somebody says this to me all the time, and I don't like it, but because I feel it's condescending. But I'm gonna say it to you.
Say it.
I'm aware. But no. What I'm saying is,
but that island is not Honolulu, though.
No, it's not. Well, I'm sorry. I'm in Hawaii. There's Hawaii. There are parts in Hawaii. There's
just one island.
There's parts in Alaska. There's parts in New Zealand. There's parts all over the world where data isn't collected directly to.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I don't want to be right.
Yes, you do. You do.
No, I don't.
Right. Because you wouldn't. If it wasn't, and see this, if it wasn't about right or wrong for you, you wouldn't have brought it up.
No, it was about the child. Y'all was saying that I was lying or I was making shit. I'm like, no. What y'all saying is off the chain, not me.
It ain't. No, actually, what we said wasn't off the chain.
It was the data that you had, and I'm
but
saying
you
that
don't even have any data.
Because there's no data to be had.
Yes, it is, and see that's what.
Where? Where's it at?
If you
Where's it at?
research enough, you'll find the data.
Where's it at?
And that's the thing. You can't just.
Where's it at?
You can't just go say there's no data.
But where's it at?
If you let me finish, you just can't say there's no data and then refute what we said. And then when I say, cool, that's what's up, bro. Educate me. Where's the data that you had? And then you say, oh, well, I ain't finding out with the who. And then you can go to this place, and this place. It's the Bush. They don't report all pregnancies. And that's cool, bro. And you're missing the bigger picture. The bigger picture is fixing the problem with the data that we have. That's what the bigger picture is.
So,
same thing with
okay.
COVID, same thing with anything else, same thing with gun control, same thing with gangs, all this shit. It's the data that you have.
Say it again. But if the data that we have says one thing.
No. And that's not it's the data that we have.
I'm saying the data we have. The data that we have says this. So if the data that we have says this, and I'm agreeing with you and Robin, I said that.
So what's the disconnect?
I said the data we have says this.
So what's the disconnect?
I said but the data that we have is not the complete and the
there's no data of no metric worldwide is going to be 100% complete.
Well, it's not even 80% complete. It's not even 50% complete.
There's no metric that ever will be. Can we agree on that?
Yes, kind of.
COVID numbers worldwide, will it ever be 60% complete?
No. Nah, I say 60. It might be 60.
Is it safe to say that the data of black and brown women dying in childbirth can be 60% complete?
In what, the world?
In the world, Boog. In the world.
I say no.
Why? Why is it different? Why is childbirth different than COVID-19? When you're gonna run into from your angle, you're gonna run into the exact same situation when it comes to reporting data on both cases. Explain to me why it's different.
The reason why it's different because in childbirth, I feel like. Hold on.
I don't want to know what you feel.
Let me sit with it for a second. Like I want to give you an honest answer that has no bias. So can I have a second to sit with the question?
Because
I'm asking you a question.
From what you told me, you said that there are people having kids that ain't in hospitals and it's not getting reported.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say there's people dropping dead in some of these places, not in hospitals, and it's not getting reported? Nobody knows what the fuck they dropped dead from?
Yeah.
So therefore, none of the data, COVID-19 or even the pregnancy issue, is going to be 100% complete. We know that.
Yeah.
60% complete is safe to say for both.
Yeah.
Or are you going to
Yeah. So
how is the awareness piece any different from COVID-19 or the childbirth piece?
Well, I wasn't disputing the awareness piece.
So what is there to dispute?
I was disputing I was disputing, like I said from the
It
beginning.
shouldn't be a dispute, Boog, and that's what you're not getting.
And that's what I'm saying. What you were saying is that there shouldn't be a dispute because there's an issue, and I'm not disputing the issue. I'm not disputing it. I never said that there wasn't an issue. At no point did I say like, "Nah, y'all are wrong about this issue." I said that y'all wrong about these numbers.
So you wrong about COVID numbers then?
I might be.
So what's the fucking point then?
The point is that
What is the point to bring up the wrongness of the numbers?
The point is that when you say I'm wrong about something, I say I might be. But when I say you wrong about something, or y'all like, nah, I have this data, and then when I dispute your data and give you factual information that supports what I
Give
say,
me no facts.
okay, well, how about this? So that we can go to the last 5 minutes of the show and end on a great note. Not this, but I'm saying that if you can show me some world, if you can just show me anywhere where there's a worldwide documentation of how women of color give birth at a different rate than women of non-color are worldwide, then I'd be like, okay, well then it's right there. But what I'm saying is that you can't find it. So what do you like? I was like, yeah, y'all right. I kept saying like y'all talking about U.S. Yeah, I'm talking about the world, because if you're talking about the world, the who can't do that. Like who can do something that if you can find it, say it's right here. I'm like, oh yeah, it's there. You go. I feel you. I'm wrong. But if I'm saying you can't find it and you saying you can, well, that's the dispute. That's the dispute. Not who's right or who's wrong, but like the information that we're trying to pull from it. Because at the end of the day, all we're trying to find is a solution to an issue. I don't want women to die. I'm sure you don't want women to die. So if we're trying to get a solution, then like let's be truthful to our cause. The silence on his part is because he can't find it.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. I just want to make sure that I'm speaking the truth when I speak.
Okay, but pull it up.
So
Say
it's
it.
more than just a Google pull up in 3 minutes.
Do what you do, man. Because when I asked you for 1 minute, that's a question, and he was like, no. But
Because I didn't get and see that and that's the other piece that you're missing.
I apologize. Finish your search, man.
I don't get on here.
No. Finish your search, man. Just prove me wrong.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't get on here and scream loudly and refute something. If I'm gonna really scream loudly and refute something, I'm gonna try to educate myself on it.
Okay.
And then I'll be able to speak to what I'm trying to refute.
Okay. Well, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, bro.
I'm not in the business of always trying to prove somebody wrong. It's the way.
I didn't say that.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm listening.
And that's the difference between the two opinions.
Go ahead.
It's more about the awareness piece than just trying to say I'm right and you're wrong
Go
or
ahead.
screaming that loudly.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
And that's all I'm saying.
You're right, brother.
I'm not right.
You're not right?
Now you're patronizing me.
I'm patronizing or patronizing you. I'm no, being honest with you, I'm confused about.
So man, go to your next topic.
Hold on, no, for real.
Go to your next
No,
topic.
no. But
Go to your next topic.
before I go
to the next topic.
Before I go there, we're on camera.
Go to the next topic. I'm done talking about it. Go to
No,
the next
before on
topic.
camera.
I'm done. Go to the next topic. I'm so done.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
Go to the next topic, sir.
How you want to fight, bro?
No, I don't want to fight.
Okay, listen. I have been confused my whole life about patronizing and patronizing. I personally confused because I feel like it's the same thing, but it's different. But it's different, but it's the same thing. Which one is right, or which one is the proper usage?
I don't know.
What are you're digging into something right now, man?
No, keep talking. What you talking, bro?
Okay, so I'll end the podcast with this thought, or the last subject. Everybody can see what I'm doing right now. I'm going to the itinerary. Okay, check this out. So, one of my parents called me and asked me about she had an issue with her son, and she thinks that he's like 13, and she thinks that he is exploring his body, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she asked me about, do boys jack off in a sock?
Okay.
And I was like, no. Like, the sock is just the closest thing and the easiest to clean thing that you can wipe off with, right?
A sock?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess.
But I've never jacked off in a sock. Like, they think that we put some lotion on us and put the sock over our penis and then fuck the sock.
I just assume that that's what they have heard, and I think some dudes will do that. I think
Who will fuck a sock?
I think jail niggas do that.
No, they make koofy bags. They make koofy bags, bro. They don't fuck on a sock, man.
Ain't that the same thing?
No, you put that's plastic, bro.
Oh, I'm not versed in what you jack off with, so I don't know the difference between a sock and a kufi bag.
Well, you know what a sock is? You would put. I'm okay. I'm gonna ask you
Of course,
this.
I know what a sock is.
I know,
I just told you I don't know the difference between a sock and I don't know what a kufi bag is.
But I'm saying, but okay, I'm not gonna fuck with you about the koofy bag. But would you fuck a sock at any point in your life?
I mean, I get the concept of it.
What? A sock?
If you put sock and a bunch of lube in the sock, I mean, I get the concept of it.
How much lube would you have to put on the sock to make it
I think a fleshlight is the similar concept.
a who?
A fleshlight.
A flashlight?
Fleshlight.
A flashlight. What's a flashlight?
It's like a sex toy for men that looks like a flashlight, but it's actually like a fake coochie. So even when you go to the sex store and you buy like the fake pussy or the jack off situation, like
Yeah.
they have a jack off thing, it has ridges in it. That's the same concept, I would assume.
Of a sock?
I mean, you get a sock if you have a softer material sock, not the cheap ass dollar store sock. And I would assume if someone put lube in it or Vaseline or lotion,
In a sock?
I mean,
I feel like you fucked a sock.
I have not fucked a sock.
A sock?
At this point, I'm just using context clues though.
No, I'm saying I have never fucked a sock.
I haven't
I've
either.
never thought to myself, I'm gonna fuck the sock. You know what? I think we had a conversation about fucking an old woman or having head from a woman with no teeth, and I'd be like a wet sock.
You did say that, so I would assume.
But that's not a good thing though.
Look, man, I mean, they're teenage kids, so
You were a teenage kid one time.
I've never tried to smash a sock.
I never tried to have. I was like, okay, so let me tell you where I was coming from. I thought that, well, I'm gonna have to get personal right quick. If I was to masturbate for any reason or whatever, even when if I was blah 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 blah, I'm gonna let off in the sock. Well, or not even let off and wipe off with the sock, and you can throw the sock. But I'm not putting my dick in the sock though.
I don't know how this works. I'm just using context clues.
Do you think people? So do people, listeners, when male listeners, did you put your dick in a sock?
I think there are definitely males who have put their dick in a sock because it's 100% a thing because I've heard it before.
In a sock?
I personally have never done it. But I know it's a thing because I've heard it before.
Never would I ever put my dick in a sock, man.
Explain the jail kufi shit.
Okay, so a kufi bag is like
Or is it a fifi bag?
I'm sorry, right? PP. I say kufi. Kufi is what's called.
Yes.
A PP bag is you get the glove or it's a glove. You flip it inside out. You put the lotion inside and a rubber band to make it tight or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So when you think about that in context,
to a sock,
how much different is that to a sock?
bruh,
And I'm just asking, if you use your context,
you gonna make me say something I don't want to say, and I don't want to say that.
say what you want to say. I'm just asking if you're using your context clues.
I'm gonna say that I've had sex before.
Okay.
And
Keep in mind that you're thinking of the 11, 12-year-old kid who hasn't experienced sex before.
yeah, you're right. But I even still like if maybe I had sex at an early age, so I knew off the rip. I was like, nah. Which is what I want to. The last thing, or I know we always do like this is the last thing, but like perspective of a young person as compared to a perspective as an older person. Like, are there things that you saw when you were 7, 12, 18, 20 that now at, past 35, you're like, damn, I saw that shit totally different?
What?
Are there things that you saw at 7, 12, 15, 18, 20 that now, if you were put in that same situation, you'd be like, oh, damn, I see this whole situation differently than I did then?
Of course there is.
Such as?
Or just your life outlook is going to change, period.
Well, I mean.
So I see confrontation different now at the age I am now than I did when I was 7 or 17 or even 27.
So 27, I run up to Dub and I tell you, you a BAN.
You might get slapped.
So at 17, you a BAN.
You're going to get punched.
At 12, you a BAN.
I'm going to call you one back and John might slap you too.
At plus 35, you a BAN.
Walk off.
At
I'm going to ask you who the fuck you talking to, but, walk off.
what's the last time you feel like you were tested? Like somebody tested your manhood.
I don't know. It's been so long, I can't tell you.
Isn't that beautiful, bro?
Well, it's because there also I don't be in certain situations to be in that environment because age has showed me which ways I should go and shouldn't go.
Well, I'm saying like I was talking to somebody this morning and I was like, man, I might have some agoraphonia, and like, okay, so a lot of times athletes, musicians, performers, when they stop being on stage, after they stop being on stage, they have a situation where they don't want to be around a bunch of people no more, right? Mm-hmm. And there are some people that like don't want to be around, like that they don't want to be in rooms that have more than a certain, you know what I'm saying? Agoraphobia, I don't know. The listeners will catch it. But I'm like, I have like being in a club at 25 and knowing that, okay, at some point I'm gonna be on stage, I'm gonna control the crowd, or I'm gonna have an ability to control the crowd. And then at 30, being in the crowd and not just being a member of the crowd, like, I ain't like that.
Oh.
I ain't like being in the sheep.
I didn't like it at 25.
And being the sheep herder or the sheep?
Either one. I'm not a spotlight guy though.
It's not about, okay. Yeah. And so what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, it manifests itself in how you relate to life, how you relate to your fellow person, if you're an introvert, an extrovert, and all these things mixed together to become the person you are. And so I'm saying like at this point, like how many times has somebody called you and said, hey, let's go out somewhere? And you've been like, okay, cool. And then be like, I don't want to go out, man. And be like, and then you're like, oh man, my elbow, man, is swole. I can't go out. I don't feel good.
Like recently?
Like in your life.
In my life?
Yeah.
Well, we all have experienced that.
No, some people they like to go out and there's nothing that stops them, and they always want to go out.
Yeah, but that's their personality.
And some people like don't go out because they don't feel comfortable out, and some people don't go out because they don't want to go out. Like it's a difference between I don't want to go out and I don't feel comfortable out. I feel a certain way about it. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Yeah. So how many times have you not gone out because you ain't feel comfortable going out, as opposed to not?
I've never not went out because I don't feel comfortable. I've not went out because I just don't want to go because I don't necessarily have to be in the environment.
Yeah.
If I go to a club, there's not an uncomfortableness I feel.
Yeah.
I just don't like being around a lot of people. I'd rather not be at a club. I'd rather be somewhere else.
I'm saying that I'd rather, like, I don't know. I think it's a up and down thing. Like sometimes, like I don't want to be around a bunch of people.
I never want to be around a bunch of people.
Sometimes I don't mind it.
I never want to be around a bunch of people.
Even more so, I don't want to be in the sheep. I don't want to be like when I go to shows or places or whatever, and I'm watching the show, whether it be a comedy, music, whatever. I can understand what the performer is trying to do. If it's a comedian and he's trying to get the crowd on his side, I can see it. Because I was in that spot at one point and I was trying to get the crowd on my side. And I used these tactics to get the crowd on my side.
So you don't want to be a part of the audience who's just enjoying the artistry because you feel like you're a part of the sheep.
No. I'm saying like it's uncomfortable to me, and sometimes feeling like I was in this group of people who did this, and now I'm in the people that follow.
So you're being controlled when you were the controller.
Somewhat.
And how does that make you feel?
It was a time when I felt less than, and like as I got older, I just felt like I see it, so I don't want to be it. Like I see what's going. When I hear the reason why I like certain musicians in their shows is because they're not formulaic in telling you, "Hey man, put your hands in the air," or "Can y'all feel me?" Blah blah blah. That's one way, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that you're telling me what to do, and I'm doing it because of the mass control and all that. And there's other musicians that just do what they do, and that the whole crowd understands and feels what's going on, and it's a unsaid, unspoken, mutual alliance. That when I'm saying I'm doing this song, you know what I'm saying, everybody's gonna do this. You know, if it's Kiki or if it's Kanye or whoever it is, like Kiki when he says, that's how we do the he don't have to say, y'all put your hands in the air, or y'all at this point, or even after the song came out, that's how we do the and everybody's gonna move in unison to what it is, because it's a unified thing. So certain artists be like, put your hands up, now do this, now do that, because it's different. You know what I'm saying? Make sense?
As an artist, when I was rapping or making music,
Yeah.
the one thing I was very conscious about is I never wanted to get to the point where I was too analytical,
Yeah.
where I just couldn't enjoy music.
Yeah.
Because music and arts always was a love first, and I always wanted to keep that love for it. So if I go to a concert, I don't look at it that way, as in somebody who was in control and they're telling us to do something, and I'm with the sheep.
Yeah.
I'm not saying your point is wrong.
Yeah.
I just never wanted to be that analytical all the time,
Yeah.
where I couldn't enjoy something as simple as a concert.
Well, I mean, I've been to concerts where I don't like Nelly and the St. Lunatics, but I went to their concert, and the energy that they exuded and the way they did their show, I'm like, them guys is hard. Them guys, they do a great show. With what's coming up now with Fat Joe and Ja Rule. Fat Joe came out and did it like, man, I'm going to the streets and I'm gonna keep, and Ja Rule was like, you can take it to the streets and all that, but you gotta come to the stage too. And what he was talking about his performance and his energy is, and even Fat Joe was like, I know you got XYZ, I know you got this, but Fat Joe was saying that, Fat Joe even said like, you a monster, but I'm gonna go to the streets and get the streets to go with me or whatever. And Ja Rule came back with like, yeah, you can go to the streets and all that, but the energy that I bring on the stage is gonna be that's my power. And that's what I'm saying. It's like sometimes the power of the stage is not like, I don't know how to say it. Well, I know how to say it, but sometimes the artistry and the power of the stage is beyond a metric that you can put on like, oh, he got this. It's like, nah, this is it's music. So there's a part of it that is magical, and he has the magic, and we had the magic, and it's like being a person who is no longer giving the magic out and receiving the magic. I can see when it's fake and when it's real. Certain people are real with their magic. Some people are just like fake, like, nah, this ain't real.
Yeah, I just thought it was crowd control.
Yeah, no, it's not though.
It's not?
It's bigger than that. If it was just crowd control, it like I can name, I'm not gonna say them, but there are artists that we work with who understood the dynamic of crowd control and the things you can say and things you can do to make the crowd get on their side.
You gotta have good music to go with it though.
No, yeah. But what I'm saying is like there were points where we didn't have good music, bro. There were times that we didn't have no good music,
right.
But our energy and our persona was big enough to get the crowd on our side.
Crowd control.
The crowd control came from what? It didn't come from the music. The music was trash.
It's the energy you put out.
The energy you put out, yeah.
So you can have the knowledge of the crowd control, but if you don't have the energy to match the knowledge,
Yeah.
it's not gonna resonate. It's not gonna go out.
That's what
That's
I'm
all
saying.
Crowd control.
Yeah, but crowd control, yeah, I guess I'm saying the crowd control is not because you got good music, because you can have some trash. I know there are verses. I know there are times, bro, when we went places when I didn't say half my verse correctly.
They don't know.
But you know what? The energy on stage was on point.
Yeah.
And we come off stage and they're like, man, I love that.
Yeah. They ain't know you fucked up. And we was upset with you.
But I love that because they ain't love the words per se. They love the energy, and the energy there's no metric for the energy.
Okay.
I don't like how you do that, bro.
Well, I'll do what?
And what you doing right now?
I said okay.
Man, look. If you want to get beat up before you leave, you want to go to that line with a black guy, just say that up top, man.
Okay.
Just say like, look, man, I ain't gonna feel comfortable unless you body slam me before I go. That's all you gotta say, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been another 16 shots with James Boogie and AR Dub.